Okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit, get some people in, and then we'll get Reggie and the Realest on the phone, and they're just gonna go through their phones and call up people. And this is mainly gonna be one about stories. We're mainly just gonna let the artists talk and do their stories. We will try to do some Q&A, but it'll be definitely less than we normally do. So, but we got a lot of people lined up for tonight. So this should probably be our best one yet. It's just going to be a little less, it's just going to be a little different than our previous ones. Is, like I said, we're going to kind of just let them do most of the talking, and we're just going to try to listen in. But if they want to take questions, of course we'll have that stuff ready. So yeah, it should be a good show tonight. So probably about 5 minutes we'll get Reggie and the Realest to call in, and then from there we'll just start getting other artists in from the Death Row time, and just let them talk about their time at Death Row, or stories about Suge, or stories about studio, or whatever. And then at the end of it tonight, we're gonna pick 5 winners for the Death Row East t-shirts. So once this replays, if you leave a comment, I'm gonna pick 5 people on this one. And then also, if you want to do a Q&A with Reggie, I'll give you details on how you can support him and make that happen, in case you want to have like some one-on-one conversation with him. So we'll get that going too. Ask Max Sean about Going Down song with the Realest and just Chronic 2000. Okay. Svengiel? I'm probably saying that super wrong, but we will definitely talk about Chronic 2000. Just by having Realest, Top Dog, Max Sean. We'll talk a lot about that. So, 2 a.m. in the UK. Amar Hussan is up in the late night. Ask the Realest about Last Circle. Okay. We'll try to, like I said, we'll definitely try to take questions, but for the most part, it's just gonna be us listening in on their conversation and them reminiscing about times at Death Row. So so that'll kind of be the theme for tonight. J-Flexx, what was it like ghostwriting for Dre? Yeah. Outlaw Cody, no. There was another guy named Twist who was on Two Gangsters for Radio, but it wasn't Twista. It wasn't like the guy from Chicago. It wasn't him. Let's see. What's up, brother Frank? Jerome Bailey, I don't know about that question. I wouldn't even want to ask some shit like that. And that's nothing against you. It's just, that's a weird one. Let's see. Alright, well, if it's corny, you can leave. You don't have to stay in here and listen to this shit. These people don't have to come in and talk for us, but they do it as a favor to Reggie, do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to Realest. So if you don't want to be in here, if it's going to be conspiracy questions and who shot who and who got arrested, this show will definitely not be that show. This one's going to be more about the music. It's going to be more about the time at the label, studio, albums. It's just going to be more music based. It's not going to be what set did someone claim and who shot who and who got arrested for what. It's going to be more on the music side of things. So Jersey Deep, Reggie will be on in a couple minutes. We're just trying to get some people in here, get it filled out a little bit, and then he'll jump on the phone, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully people will like. Oh, there he is. Hold on, let me patch him in. Hold on.
Hello.
Okay, Reggie. Can you hear?
Hey, buddy. I'll call you back. I got a bad connect.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. So he'll call back in a second. You don't want to hear the hold music for the conference call number, so. Supreme, what's up? I like those videos, Supreme. Keep those videos coming. Break Harp, what's up? Robert C. Killer Thug, what's up? I know you wanted Realest, so we got Realest on here. Can you ask Realest? Let's see. Okay, Reggie's gonna try back. We're trying to get this conference call thing set up right. Thomas Walker, if you just joined us, this one's gonna be more about music. It's not gonna be so much about legal stuff or shootings or conspiracy stuff. We're gonna try to talk about. I mean, we'll probably get into some stuff like that if they bring it up on their own, but we're gonna try to stay focused on the artists at the label and the times in the studio and stuff like that. Times around Tupac, if they were around them and all kinds of stuff like that. Supreme Slow Mo is on because not you, but certain other idiots spam the chat with Tupac Alive messages and crazy stuff. So Slow Motion is on for that. And Y Yanks, no problem. Did you already get the shirt or is it still in transit to you? Oh. Okay, bear with us, guys. We're trying to get this thing set up. We tested it earlier and it was fine, but for some reason now it's acting a little choppy. So, Kill Thug, yours is out. It'll be out there. If you can relive one day, okay. Neil, we have allowed a special guest tonight.
What's rocking, champ?
Okay, we're live.
What up, Real? How you doing, baby?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How you doing?
Cool. Yep. So, Real helped me out with this, fam. We're gonna have a lot of people come on today and just tell some stories about what's going on, how their days were with Death Row and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got some juggernauts go call in, man. We got a few people. We got a few good ones go come through, man. You know?
Yep. So, this is, tonight is just the day for y'all to come up with all y'all conspiracy questions and who shot who did this.
Yeah, not tonight.
Not tonight for it. We ain't trying to hear it. It's all about talking about Death Row
We're
days.
just trying to drop some jewels. We're trying to drop some jewels for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that we don't talk about in interviews. It's kind of like a family thing tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So the people, we just gave out the number. The Realest text out the number to a few of his friends. I texted out to a few of my friends. Well, we all friends, but people that we've been talking to lately and who we're talking to, and we'll just see who call in as they go. So whenever it's
niggas go call in.
Whenever it's their time, we're gonna let the Realest talk and tell y'all things while me and him working the phones and reminding people to call in. So Eastwood had just texted me and told me he was going to be calling in. So I know Eastwood should be calling in a few seconds.
Oh, yeah, Eastwood, Killer Eastwood.
Eastwood was the one that played Trayvon in the last two different shows, so we'll let him talk.
Mm-hmm.
He in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know Realest got J-Flexx that should be calling in the first half hour.
Oh, yeah. J-Flexx calling in. We got good old Val Young calling in. Mac Sean calling in. We got, niggas calling in.
We got people calling in, so we ain't gonna give out names. Y'all just gonna have to stay through to see who's coming and who's gonna call in. So, hey, Real, go ahead and start off with a story. Tell us a story that you remember, and so we can see when he came in, or maybe if you can talk about a story with you and Flex. I don't know. Just tell a story. So
okay, one of the first stories I kick off is Reg. You was with me with this one. We going to go see Suge one day, and the first day we going there to see him, before we get to St. Louis, we're going there to see this nigga. He talking about he want to drink some Hennessy and Coke and eat steak and lobster. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. How we gonna get this shit done? You know what I'm saying? So me and Reg, we go out to a restaurant and we buy steak and lobster. And we get Hennessy. Hunter's restaurant. We get steak and lobster. And you know me, I'm drinking Hennessy anyway. So Red's like, we gotta get some more Hennessy. So we buy some Hennessy and we go buy Ziploc bags. And I gotta put on some other drawers up on top of my boxers. And we fill up all the Ziploc bags with the Hennessy. And we get all of the steak and lobster. We debone it and cut it up real good. And we get the lobster and break it down real fine. And we Ziploc all that shit up. And we walk into the goddamn penitentiary to go see this nigga. I got hen in my drawers, steak and lobster on me. And we mob up in there. I'm thinking of that lobster, man. This goddamn detector go off. I'm just thinking like this didn't go off. We get to that motherfucker. You know, sure, we go in that motherfucker. How we used to do? We get like $100 worth of dollar bills, right?
$1 bills. You had to have
$1. Yeah, we get all these dollar bills. Somebody chiming in.
Who's that chiming? I'll take care of that, real. Go ahead, tell your story. The J-Flexx?
J motherfucking What's up, gangster?
Hey, what's up, real?
It's Mr. Sitting in again, I'm back breathing again. What's cracking, man?
It's Reggie on the phone with you too, J-Flexx. What's up, baby?
Oh, Red, wait.
I know. It's been a long time, huh?
Man, I ain't talked to you in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
How you been, bro?
Yeah. Well, man, we appreciate you chiming in. We know you got the text today, and we just want to say, tell some stories. But we're going to have to get you on the show one day because I know people have a lot of questions for you.
No, J-Flexx is a big dynasty, a big part of the whole Death Row dynasty. His pen, I tell niggas all day, I got two pens that I ever looked up to, DOC and J-Flexx. You know what I mean?
What's up, bro?
Those two of the best pens I ever came across. You know what I mean? And I'm not putting J-Flexx and DOC on a higher level, but I actually live with J-Flexx. I saw what he did on a daily. You know what I mean? Niggas don't know. I ain't told nobody this. I live with J-Flexx and Barney Rubble. I watch these niggas. These niggas gave me game. They trained me. They helped me get my studio combo together. So, Flex, it's kind of like drop a jewel and tell these niggas like some of the hits you wrote for Dr. Dre and just some of your Death Row shit, champ.
Yeah, Flex, we really want to hear stories about stories and stuff like that. But Bob, we want to do an interview with you.
Yeah, but Red, you know this one. Realest, you know this one, bro. We drove out here to try to get our demo off the Dick Griffey, right?
Yeah.
So, we wasn't even out here 12 hours, bro. And we stopped at the light, and Dre pulled up in the fucking Ferrari next to us. So my homie was like, "That's Dr. Dre right there." So we roll down the window, chop it up with him. He pull over. I give him the tape, and they had a party that for the 4th of July, like that weekend. So when I get to the party, Dre like, "Man, your tape was dope. Don't leave, man." He's like, "My homie Sam Snead is making an album. He needs some writers, this and that." So it was on from there, bro. I never went back. That was 1994. We was
I remember straight. Yeah, I remember a story with J-Flexx when I remember when that time when Suge had told me he used to always tell me whenever I needed somebody to write something at the beginning, when we first took over, when I first took over in like 96, 97, he said, go get J-Flexx. Go get J-Flexx. Y'all already know Realest was my encyclopedia later. Yeah. He was like, get the J-Flexx. So I don't remember if J-Flexx came up to the jail to see Suge or I brought her back, but we had got word that Snoop was about to do the song called Cinderella.
Yeah.
I came back to J-Flexx and I said, "Man, Suge wants to like this Cinderella and kill it." And no, I didn't say Cinderella. I said this song by this dude, and I couldn't think of his name. I can't think of his name right now. Dayz. I said David Dayz, and I said he had a hit. What's his hit? J-Flexx said, "Nigga, that's Cinderella. I know Cinderella. I know that song." And then he wrote that song for Top Dog, and I know you probably had to get in the studio and work with Top Dog, but every time I think about that, I think about you telling me, nigga, that's in the fella.
yeah, I know that shit. That's dang and dang. Cause you know why, man? I came up on the old school hip hop, man. So, it was always about that pen in the beginning, And the thing was, man, I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so all the shit these niggas out here looping, they came out of my town, like Jap, Ohio Players, Slave, Heat Wave, all the niggas from Dayton. You know what I'm saying? So I was feeling the West Coast music more than I was feeling the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out here, man, it just clicked, bro. Niggas picked up on me. When I got to Death Row, it was like real niggas. It wasn't no fake niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then Real came, he was a real one, from Texas. My homegirl KC was from Texas, so,
Man, Flex, I remember me and you used to sit up, Flex. This is no bullshit. After you get done, you and Corrupt done freestyle for 10 hours and you come home and me and you would sit down and box non-stop. Barney would give us a beat or you'll put a tape in and me and you would just go at it all night. You would smoke like a pound of weed. I'm drinking my beer and we wouldn't stop. It was like non-stop, like gladiator school.
Yeah, I used to smoke a gang of weed back then. Hey, but you know what? But the thing was, man, Realest was a go-getter, homie. So it was like he was keeping me on my toes because he was the young homie that was even hungrier than I was. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, man. Like there was some good times with a lot of productive shit going on. Reg was running shit because Suge was locked. You know what I'm saying? So, it got to a point, I'll just go straight to Reggie, cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Reg was making this shit happen.
Yeah, well, they say Dayz was doing it, but I let Dayz have it. They say Dayz was running Death Row because Dayz said it.
I remember when they said Dayz was running, but but sure to tell the nigga whoever wanted to hear it, he'd tell them niggas running. I remember the nigga told Danny Boy he was running shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Reggie was the nigga to talk to get the check. So, you know what I'm saying?
Real motherfucking shit.
Yeah,
that's just the truth right there, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There was some days, but I wrote a gang of Dre shit, man. And the thing was, bro, I'ma just keep it real. Like, it was. They was, I could feel the tension, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I go ask Suge. I'm like, hey, man, I asked Dre. I was like, is there any problems with y'all? You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, ain't no problems. Like, why? What have you heard? I was like, I ain't heard shit. I just, I'm just wondering if there's problems. Like, it seemed like it's two sides of Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always the out of town nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ohio, so I wasn't really hit to what was popping. I knew the shit was real, but I was like, hey, I'm out here to write motherfucking songs. I don't know what all this other shit is. But see,
you was that. Yeah,
I was in it though.
Yeah, you was that.
So then, but the thing was, bro, when Dre was finna leave, this nigga called a meeting, right? And he said, look, I'm going to start my own shit, and I'm taking y'all niggas with me. So we like, oh, all right. I'm like, well, nigga, I'm under contract with Suge. So what you going to do about that? He like, I'm going to handle it, right? I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm over there at Aftermath writing shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then, so when I asked him about the shit, like, well, man, what's up with my contract? This nigga like, oh, man, you need to hire a lawyer or do this ghost publishing. He trying to get me to go behind Suge back and do some ghost publishing shit, right? So I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing that. So my KC was my manager at the time. She was like, hey, we need to go holler at Suge. Because, one thing about KC, bro, she was straight up with everybody. She ain't go behind nobody.
Yeah, real spit. Real motherfucking spit.
I wish she was closer to Suge because she would have been the perfect person to help out to really run Death Row a lot if she had that if she really wanted to do that, because she was good with that. Well,
yeah, but you know, Casey, she ain't hardly fucking with nothing, bro. So she was like, you know, but she could have. But one thing about it, dog, she was always straight up, and she was like, look, we need to go holler at Suge because for one, you got a contract with this nigga already, and for two, he always been straight up with me, and I was, you know, I hadn't really kicked it with Suge that much at that time because Dre used to try to keep us, you know, sheltered from that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we go out to the beach house. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Suge was like, look, bro, I knew you was writing that shit, but Dre was my partner, so I rolled with him, but he ain't my partner no more. So what you want to do, nigga? I'm like, well, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So this nigga say, nigga, if you write a song, this song to that been there, done that shit, nigga, I'll give you 25 racks right now. I'm like, hell yeah, because the thing
who been there? Who done that?
Because the thing was, I had wrote been there, done that. I wrote that.
Yeah, the original song
I'm biting off of him. I'm biting off myself. You feel me? So the nigga, I gotta be the only nigga in rap history that wrote a diss song to his own song that he wrote.
Flex, I remember when you got the check, nigga. You smoked so much weed, we was up in the. Oh my lord, we was booted. I remember when the check came. Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
And
some of the people want y'all to talk about you and the real talk about change to come. I don't know what's the story behind that, but I guess there's something behind that because these fans really be knowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing was, man, niggas had just got popped. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pocket just got hit. You know,
hey, but Flex, tell them how we did it though. We flew to New York.
Yeah.
We went and fucked with Kool in the Gang personally in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We went to go sit down. KC hooked it all up. We went to go meet Larry Hoover, his son. We went to go sit with Farrakhan. We went to Farrakhan's house. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta tell that story, real. We gotta tell that story. Look,
that shit was crazy.
Me and Realest, Reggie and Suge them sent us to Chicago. Nigga, me, Realest, the motherfucking Booyah Tribe, and
OFTB.
So we come up in Farrakhan crib. First of all, the nigga make everybody take their shoes off.
And put on white gloves.
He got a gang of socks in that motherfucker. So first of all, he tell us no women, right? We like, all right, so he trying to stop the managers from coming up in there. But when we get up in there, it's bitches everywhere in white dresses. Remember that shit, real?
Yeah, bitches feed niggas grapes and shit. What the fuck these niggas here doing? And I see Dub saying Ice Cube in there. I'm like, this shit
Ice Cube in there. Dub was in there. Common, motherfucking Bone Thugs, Dougie Fresh, everybody, all the rappers up in there, right? So here's the funny shit. So me and Real and them sitting there posted. So come to find out, this nigga Farrakhan trying to get a free album out of all these niggas.
A CD put together.
For the money to go to the nation, right? So that nigga Flipside from OLTV stood up. This nigga was like, man, I ain't getting used and abused up in here, nigga. I'm Farrakhan and Wack, right?
In front of everybody. It was quiet. It was quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah, so look, the Fruit of Islam niggas, they stand up like, who invited these niggas? So then Booyah and them was with us. So they like, well, what's happening? So nigga, we was finna turn.
They got thick up in there fast.
Yeah.
It got thick fast.
Farrakhan house out, nigga. So
nigga ain't got no shoes on. Nigga got on. It was crazy. It got thick fast.
Yeah, but we was ready, nigga. Hey, listen, motherfuckers got laid out. So then, Farrakhan's son swapped the shit like, hey, look, we all brothers in here. We ready to die for each other and blah blah blah. And so he neutralized the shit. Like he asked Flip to be on the committee or some shit like that. And then Flip chilled out like, all right. And then, then they was back.
You heard about Flip, huh? You know he's not with us.
No.
Yeah, okay.
What happened to Flip?
He got killed in a drive-by shooting. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. Monday, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I thought they were saying bus stop.
No, it's Flip. Bus Stop is kind of working in the medical field. He kind of got out of it. Those the only one still over there.
Okay.
On 114. Yeah, he's still over there.
That was
yeah.
Flip that got killed. All right.
It was Flip.
Oh, man. That was my nigga. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, the official, he want to ask about Free 'em All, and we're going to save some of this for the next time. I'm going to try to, if I'm not on the phone when y'all go, I'm going to try to see where Eastwood at, because he texted me that he was about to call, so I'm hoping they ain't have no problems calling in. But if you can just tell them about Free 'em All, and man, Flex, you let us know when you're available, so me and John could do an interview with you, because it seems like, man, they got a lot of questions for you. We just don't want to get into them because we don't want to make it for Q&A. Yep.
Hey, Reggie, you know what I'm
talk
saying,
about
bro?
Free 'em All.
Okay, Free 'em All was like...
No, go ahead. Tell me what you're going to say, and then,
Oh, no, I'm just saying, Reg, you know how we operated, my nigga. So it was like...
Yeah, you was always good with me.
You know how it is,
Yeah.
So you pretty much know our stories because you was right there.
Yeah.
But Free 'em All was, I think that was one of the Realest favorites because that nigga came hard on that one.
That Free 'em All record came, remember? We was at QD3 House on the Dare Heights. We was in the backyard playing some pit bulls around the swimming pool. And then the nigga had to beat.
He had a gang of dogs. He had good dogs, too. Them motherfuckers was real.
Yeah, the nigga, he had the little gym in there with the weights and everything. And we went in there, and I'm in there fucking around. And then you was like, we went upstairs where he had his studio at or something. You said, come check this beat out. I remember the nigga played the beat. I'm like, QD3 is us. You like, what y'all gonna do with it? And then remember, I just started freestyling. And you like, real, just do that shit. Nigga, I'm finna go downstairs and smoke. If that's what you wanna do it. And I start freestyling the hook. You like, nigga, that's the hook. That's the hook. That's the song.
I live life inside the jail cell. Yeah, because
I might as well be living life inside it.
We had just came from the whole Larry Hoover shit. You know what I'm saying?
We just got back.
Locked up.
We had just got back from the East Coast.
Yeah. So like,
I remember I was trying to tell niggas
how. She went in to see that nigga. Like she went into prison and like, so this nigga, we was gonna do this nigga life story. So, it was like, so we was already like free all these niggas, free Suge, free
them all.
Free Larry, free them all, free my cousins, nigga. My cousin was locked up at the time, like
everybody, man.
And then y'all had the gang-related shit going, Reggie. That was when y'all had the gang-related shit going. So we was trying to get, we was trying to get,
at that time, Flex, it was still called criminal intent. It wasn't even gang-related yet.
Yeah, it wasn't even gang-related yet. Yeah, it's called criminal intent. Yeah.
Yeah. It was still.
That was the little soundtrack era when they had Gridlock. I think I had a jam on. Did I have a jam on Gridlock?
Oh yeah, you had a song on there, and then you had Lady Heroin. And then you wrote the one you wrote for Rage, I believe.
Yeah. Well, Rage wrote her own rhyme. I just did the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Rage was a beast.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like Eastwood, huh? Is that you, man? What up?
What's happening with it?
It's in the Realest on right now. Yeah.
That's what's up. What's happening with it, Ken, folks? Oh, man. Just my nigga. What's up with it, homie?
Man, spread it, Ken, folks. J-Flexx on the top, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's happening? What's the deal, man? What's the deal, fam, Bam? What's the deal?
Man, hey, Eastwood, I see you smiling. I can tell you smiling while you're talking, man. You smell like money, man.
Oh, man, I got to smile, man. You got to do it, man. I appreciate you, dog. You got to smile through the bullshit, man. The nigga working, we blessed. Everybody still breathing. We on the phone today, man. You feel me? So it's all up.
You goddamn right.
That's true. I told Eastwood earlier, I said, Eastwood hang around, he's the Crip, right? And so I said, oh, man, well, when he was younger or whatever, I said, man, why you always spraying the blood in the movies, dog? You want to be a Pyru.
Hey, Eastwood, get the check, man.
Hey, Red, I got so many blood partners. They all say the same fucking thing. Yeah, everybody, man. They tease a nigga, but they love it at the same time.
Hey, you making your money.
Motherfucking right. I'm just.
J-Flexx, we're going to cut you short, man, but J-Flexx, we're going to get you back on here, man. We appreciate you calling. We just wanted to do something about storage. We're just trying to, just give people the story. They love to hear all these death row stories, man. So
yeah, for
J-Flexx,
real,
man.
Keep it,
man. One love.
Keep it cracking,
yep.
man.
I appreciate you, man.
All right,
thanks, Jake. Thanks for calling in, man. We really appreciate you.
All right,
Eastwood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. So, man, we just calling people that we know and say, hey, let's just tell some stories. Let the fans hear about some stories. So you can talk about whatever you want. Go ahead.
I got a million death rows, but you already know, my nigga. But I got. There some stick out more than others, but I got a couple of them that I wanna share.
Hey, go ahead.
One for sure is the just signing the death row alone. I don't know how people. I know a lot of people like in this game, I don't know if the world know this, but everybody wanted to be on death row. I'm talking about the 50 Cents, the Eminems. Everybody wanted to be on death row for Game before he got with Dre. Everybody wanted to be on death row. And for me to be a nigga fresh off a basketball scholarship who caught a case and to be, growing up in South Central LA, I have to just talk about how I got signed to death row. That's like one of my biggest stories that, I tell that right now to this day, and this is 20-some years later, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That part. Okay, so my first death row chain, I got everybody wasn't blessed to get a chain. When I first got my chain, that was a blessing. When I first signed on paperwork, that was a blessing. And then, what I wanted to say was I went from not having my own damn room to, you and Suge and them and, looking out for a young brother with nothing out of the city, man, to having my own crib off the water, plus the fuck out.
And Marina Del Rey.
Yeah, Marina Del Rey, exactly. And motherfuckers, they always, go off these bullshit ass stories about death row in the row. That think that nigga wasn't eating. And that wasn't the case. Your business is your business, but nigga changed my life. A nigga take care of me. So I would never, ever forget that. And that's a story that I still tell to this day, how I went from not having my own room ever, at 18 years old, 19 years old, to having my own condo off the water flushed out with a whip to drive that was handpicked by me in the parking lot of Death Row at the office. So that was a blessing. That's one story. Another story, though, that I got is that XXL, the front page of XXL with Left Eye, Should Corrupt, Crooked Eye. That was historical, man. That was historical. That was a life changing front page for me. You know what I'm saying? And people never get a chance to see a cover of, especially a front page. And I don't care who you are. That was.
I got 10 of them. I got 10 of them boxed up right now.
You already know. Because look. Yeah. The Realest, you one of them though. You know when the nigga come from nothing, how you appreciate and count your blessings, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm from the South, Eastwood. It's ugly. Red done been in my hood, man. It's ugly where I come from, man. Ugly.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm bad like Suge. Me and Suge bumped the head. I think I'm bad.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
I can't.
So being on the front page though of that XXL, bro, that's another story that was crazy. Should calling the nigga early in the morning, taking the nigga to the mall, not really telling the nigga where I'm going, and we end up at a fucking warehouse doing a fucking XXL front page videos, a photo shoot. Excuse me. That shit was crazy as fuck. That was super super crazy. And just writing for Left Eye, man. When Left Eye Nina, rest in peace, God bless the dead. When Left Eye was there, I wrote. A lot of people don't know Reg, but I wrote that Girl Talk. You remember that? I wrote that Girl Talk verse, and that was the song that got picked to be TLC single. You feel me? So if she was living, a nigga really be out of here right now. But that was very historical to me, though.
Yeah. Hey, one of our good listeners of the official Savin Galley, probably saying it wrong, I'm sure I am, but they want you to talk about the song you did with Corrupt called My Homeboys. If you can remember doing that.
Oh, that was I remember that. That was on Against the Grain. That was actually Corrupt and Tupac.
That was Corrupt.
That was Corrupt and Tupac is My Homeboys. It was that shit was one of the that was a turning point in my career too, to do a song and be called, by you and Boss to say shit. East, I want you on this record, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna surprise you when you get there. And I got to the studio and it was, Corrupt was already on Corrupt didn't have no vocals on the record, but when they played it, it had no hook or nothing, and then here come Tupac verse. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, that should have me in the clouds. I'm still in the clouds, right now off of that. You know what I mean? So that shit was dope, bro. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, that was much. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Eastwood, you know, when I see you, my nigga, I flash back when I remember when I first met you, man, you was young, eyes, white like a newborn baby, and I saw the hunger, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Always
man.
the same when I see you, my nigga. I always talk, I'm a fan. You tell Crooked, I was a fan of Crooked. When Crooked I first came to Death Row, he made my pen move faster because he was on my heels. Right. You know what I mean?
He sharpened me up.
Yeah. I said, when Dad and Big Five brought him over, I said, y'all got me fucked up. This nigga ain't finna run me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, that nigga rap his ass off, and I ain't gonna lie. He Crooked Eye, you know, he helped me sharpen my skills. You know what I mean? And what I used to like was there was always friendly competition, and some niggas would put a rope around their own neck by trying to do too much or overexert themselves. But me and Crooked Eye always had a good chemistry, man. With a nigga,
y'all complimented each other, my nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Man,
I used to study from afar. I used to watch y'all chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was good, my nigga.
Well, yeah, I learned a lot from that man. I learned a lot. And I know God don't make mistakes, man. So even you really, like, I know everybody came through that channel for a reason. You feel me? That whole Death Row channel for a reason. And niggas got stories up the ass, man. I remember.
Man, we forever locked in. I be telling niggas we forever locked in, my nigga. Like 20 more years from now, we gonna do this again and again. We gonna be in wheelchairs reminiscing off this shit because that was the best hip hop label ever, my nigga. Hands down.
They can't take that from us, bro. They can't take that from us.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what another thing is too, Red? I remember when, you know, it was a time that, you know, a nigga did have to show his gangster being on a label called Death Row. And like niggas don't talk about that part, but it was on some shit to where, you know, we didn't fuck with pussies, period. Niggas didn't fuck with no suckers, niggas didn't fuck with no busters, none of that shit. And if you was, you either got your ass whipped and it was over with, and that's that. Take it like a man. So
you remember every time we went to a club, we'd get into some shit, huh?
Every fucking time. I'm talking about every time, man. Every motherfucking time.
We couldn't go to a club without some shit happening.
Couldn't go.
Niggas squad.
And then maybe.
And if you didn't,
you know, we never went out to cause drama. That's the crazy part. We always went out to have fucking fun.
Poor females. That's all it was all about.
That's it. Then we to the studio and we gonna turn that bitch up like a club. You feel me?
Hey, a lot of niggas didn't even know the amount of money that Reg would have on him to go buy the bars out. But then nigga done got into a fight. We was going in there to go buy the bar and get our music played and get the fuck out of here.
First of all, Reg was a go-to man. First of all, Reg was a straight go-to man, really. You know that. That nigga was a go-to man.
Goddamn right.
That nigga was
I was ducked out. I was
around
Reg. I'm at Red's house at 5:30 in the morning, Marina, waking his ass up. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Reg was a part of my whole little situation being solid. You know what I mean? Shit, he on Death Row, a nigga definitely learned a lot, man, on how to be a man and stand up on your own too with this music business. You feel me? So a nigga really appreciate the whole Death Row, the Row era, because believe the Row was the second dynasty, and I agree. I listened to the interview Reg with Crooked, and I agree, man. I feel like niggas need to speak more on the Row because we came and had some shit down too. You know what I mean? We came and they was calling us the second dynasty, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, the world needs to understand and know that if we wasn't just some fly-by-night artists or niggas who were just trying to leech off the coattail of Death Row, you know, everybody that actually got a chain and got signed, they worked hard for their shit. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't no scrubs over there, my nigga. A lot of niggas don't know that. You know what I mean? A lot of people stuck on, if you wasn't there in 95 or some shit like that, you ain't an artist. Nah, niggas still move some units through that camp, homie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Reg, Death Row changed my life. I ain't gonna lie. Death Row changed my life, and not for that. But I'm talking about for the better. You feel me? For the better. I don't know what a lot of these niggas doing with their life now, but they changed my shit for the better. You know what I mean? I got a lot of other shit that I want to share with y'all too, Reg. But I want to make sure we had that one-on-one talk too. Go ahead.
We got another homeboy that we mess with, and so we're gonna try to get all y'all this week because my boy that we cool with the 313 Live Show and John with Bomb1st.
Oh, nice.
Those are the two hottest Death Row channels there is right now. There ain't no other ones to me, but you know,
you motherfucker right. For real, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
mean,
his name is Real. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got to do Supreme that we fuck with too. What's up, Supreme? I see you out there. What's up? But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff, man. I'm glad I linked back up with you, got your number and stuff, man. I really appreciate it, and I ain't cutting you short. I just want to tell you, how we
No. Shit, man, come on, Reg. You family, bro.
Yeah.
You family. I appreciate you for life. I'm always gonna be here to support, man, because you helped change mine. I mean, and really, I appreciate you too, homies. You feel me? Keep me in your thunder, my nigga.
I'm gonna come pull up on you and we gonna get a record off, my nigga.
Yeah, off top. So, Reg, hey, I'm gonna say thank you again. Thank you again for having me. I'm in the lab. I want to cut you short. I'll talk all fucking night, bro, but I gotta get my ass to work. You feel me?
Get that work. Get that money, man. Get in that studio. And you see that nigga
Eastwood.
He better respect. You see that nigga Nuttso, because I know y'all be running in the same circle. He better respect. Respect
Hey, everything. Niggas know what it is. And then I'm gonna talk to you about these movies and shit too I got coming up in TV shows and shit. We got more to talk about, but much love and respect to Bomb1st, the Realest, the whole Death Row, the Road staff. It's your boy, the infamous Eastwood, man. I'm out of here. Shout out to the fans too. Now and then. Much love.
All right.
Gee.
Thanks, Eastwood. What's your work, man? Keep making that money.
100.
My nigga. Hey, Eastwood.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Realest. Tell us enough stuff. Cook and I are going to be calling in at 7:45, or you can hit Val Young up and see what she's talking about. But I know Cook and I going to hit us at 7:45, so Cook and I will be up next. And so, like I said, we just getting people. We just send out a conference call number and just say, hey, y'all call in if you can, and gave people some few times, and hopefully they call in at their time. And if not, Real can fill us the show, because Real can tell these stories better than any of us can. We got Wack. Wack Deuce did a hell of an interview. He did a part 1.
Fantastic.
We're going to do a part 2 probably in the next day or two with the 313 Live show. But y'all need to go over to the 313 Live show after this interview is over and listen to a great interview on our boy Wack Deuce. One of the dudes I gave Nuttso. Nuttso's going to be calling in too. But I gave Nuttso credit for being the last outlaw. But I forgot about Wack. Because I looked at Wack as like the homie, like one of us.
Yeah, he was a little homie. He was check.
So keep those niggas in check. But I forget he was, So we're gonna deal with Wack. But y'all check out the 313 Live show interview with Wack Deuce. Man, they did a great job.
Yeah, it was a great interview.
How good that nigga was. I really forgot how good he was. But anyway. For real, tell a story. I'm going to try to text the niggas and rush them up. Try to get Joe Cool and Cook and I lined up. All right.
Done deal. So,
okay, go ahead.
What was the story I was telling before Flex called in? I was in the middle of a story I was thinking. Is John still on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on. I'm trying to remember what story you were talking about, but I can't remember. Some people are asking about drunk driving in my glass house. I don't know if you want to talk about how that came about with Crooked Eye and Swoop G.
Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all about this. I'm gonna call y'all about that. Val Young said she's calling in 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, I'm gonna tell y'all about drunk driving in my glass house. Hold on.
Are you back, Reggie? No.
Hey, Real.
He stepped away for 1 second. Reggie, he's going to be right back.
Yo.
There we go.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
We're going to get this controversial interview over with Joe Cool. Could you ask her if she can call in at 8?
At 8? Okay, she just said 3 minutes.
Let's see if she can say 8. If not, I'll push him back. Well, I want to get Joe Cool on.
Tell Cool to hit at 8.
Okay, all right.
Tell Cool 8. Get her in 3 minutes. Let's get her out the way real quick.
All right.
But Drunk Driving in My Glass House record started from me and when J-Flexx came back from New York. I was in New York with J-Flexx and Karen and Bonnie Rubble. And this is in 97, and I saw what mixtapes was turning into. I didn't know what a mixtape was. I'm from the South. I knew what a screw tape was, how you chop and screw a tape.
Right.
So we went to New York, and I seen what a mixtape was. Everybody was rapping on other people's beats.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Val Young.
There it is.
All right, we'll go ahead. Hey, Miss Val Young, how you doing? This is Reggie Wright, the Realest, and John on Bomb1st. We appreciate you calling in.
Val, what's up, Auntie?
Nothing much. Chilling. What's going on?
We just on there. We just reminiscing on our old days with Death Row and stuff like that. And you know, you was a big instrumental part of it.
Thank you very much. Yo, we had mad fun. Who was that just came in?
This is Joe Cool. Who is this?
Joe Cool. This is Val Young.
Hi, Val. How are you?
Good.
Oh, he changed his voice up. He said, hey, Val.
He changed. Look, Joe Cool was me. That's Val Young. He changed that voice. They know.
Of course.
They know I'm on TV.
Mm-hmm. Super talented. Beautiful person inside and out.
Hey, Joe Cool, we sorry, man. I should have called you and told you to hold up about 5 minutes. We're going to let Val Young talk, and then we're going to get into your stories. Okay, Joe?
Okay.
All right, thanks, baby. Go ahead, Ms. Young. I'm sorry about that, man.
So, Auntie, we just want to hear your experience, what it was like, how was it to do the To Live and Die in LA record, the in California record with Dayz Dilly, and the record that you did with myself and Crooked Eye, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, just, you know, your experience, period, just hanging and doing your Death Row go down.
My experience with Death Row was wonderful. I had a marvelous time with all of them. I consider them like my nephews, my family. I never had any problems over there. I got paid. We did the work. I cooked. We brought out nothing but hits because it was like a unity, you know, and I felt as though, you know, I got love where love was given. You know, I gave love. And Pac was always the type that came to my house. And, you know, they more encountered more than the studio. It was coming to my house, relaxing me, feeding them. We working, coming up with ideas, and they would call me. And Pac worked on the graveyard. He loved working at night, all night. And he would call me and say, yo, Val, let's meet me at the studio midnight. Meet me at the studio 1 in the morning or whatever time. And we go in and we create. Pac was that type to be in the studio. The Realest call me. They'd be like, Auntie, can you come in and do this? And they know that I'm going straight in and I'm going to deliver and I'm going to bring it because I'm serious about my arts and craft, my work, you know, and just experience with Dayz, with Snoop, with Dre, with everybody that I've worked with, Warren G, Nate Dogg, come on, Jakku, all of them. They, you know, we family and all. When they bring it, you know, I'm going to give it. And I love it.
You know, I've been rolling with you since the Mary Jane. I've been rolling with you since the Mary Jane girls. If you ain't gonna run something, you know what I'm talking about? You shit me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we still doing now. The Mary Jane girls feature Val Young. We out doing, you know, still giving it. I gotta give it up to Rick. You know, RJ. He's that funk, that one that gave it up. So I promised him that it was gonna go on. The legacy of his music and what he did was going to go on. So we out still doing it. About to put out some new music and some other. Plus, I'm still doing my solo, Val Young, too. I'm going to bring it. I got to bring that. I'm doing this CD, Val and Friends. So I got to talk to y'all because y'all got to get on this CD of mine.
Oh, you know you got that.
New music.
Yeah, you got Crooked Eye on there too, so yeah, I'm sure Crooked Eye wants
to
Crooked Eye is good there. You on there, Crooked Eye?
Crooked Eye is on.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He
what up,
back
Val Young? What's up?
What's the deals? King Crooked.
And chilling.
Yeah.
What's up, man? I hear the conversation. I'm just sitting there listening. So I put it on mute.
It's funny, y'all know I get calls from everywhere. Look, yo, can you do To Live and Die in St. Louis? Can you do To Live and Die?
Oh, shit.
I said, no. I said, it don't come like that. I said, that was magic or formula. I said, I just can't. I can sing some other shit, but I can't just come up. Right. I want it exactly like that. That's true. I get those.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
And then they ask me, can you sing that? Yo, can you sing that? Can you still do, working with the Outlaws? They're like, how you work with the Outlaws? Easy. We go in and we work. That's what we do.
Yeah, somebody said your track with the Outlaw, Royal TV was off the hook too, Miss John. Yeah, they was like, yeah. You getting a lot of love on this board. We can't read them all, but they know your work better than we do.
Really?
they throwing out all your songs, and I'm looking like, oh yeah, that's
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Look forward to all kind of things happening coming out. I put together the '80s ladies. We coming out with Sherelle, Mickey Howard, CeCe Peniston, Evan Champagne King, us. It's going to be off the chain. Then go get Melissa Morgan, all the, the Winbush, all of the ladies who was creative. We set a trend and doing to come out and do what we do.
Oh, that's a good lineup.
So look forward to that, y'all.
Yeah, that's a good line.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, Miss Young. We just having people call in and just giving.
Oh, you're calling from anytime, y'all holler. Realest, get at me. And Realest, you gonna get at me about the song you want me to do. So just holler and let me know, okay?
We'll see each other in a couple weeks. And it's love.
All right, baby. Y'all take care. Joku and Crooked Eye, all y'all take care, okay?
No doubt.
Thank you.
One love, Miss Young. One love.
Okay, bye.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go to Joe Cool. Crooked Eye gonna give me 5 minutes and let Joe Cool tell his story because Joe Cool is gonna be our controversy guest for tonight. We always got one. He gonna go at us and talk head to head. That's just Joe Cool.
Fuck you.
That's just Joe Cool.
Fucking dork.
He'll be right if Joe Cool don't let us have it.
He was never liked your motherfucking ass any motherfucking way. How the fuck you got me on this show? Yeah, when I first met this motherfucking Reg, I was gonna blast his ass.
Well, you need to go get your money.
What money are you talking about?
I remember one time Joe Cool say, Joe Cool told Snoop, because for y'all don't know it, Joe Cool is Snoop's cousin, and he was the one that was featured on that Death Row Chronicle stuff. So y'all want to picture how Joe Cool looked. Joe Cool was like he's just like the crazy dog pound nigga that will just check a nigga. He was always fighting the homies and fighting everybody. But I remember one time he told Snoop, he said, "Man, I'm gonna kick that fat nigga ass one day." And he told him, he said, "You gonna get shot too, because that's the motherfucking police."
He put a whole dime on that. He was talking shit. He got in my way and shit. We got that on that club where DJ Quick supposed to had something to do with that nigga getting killed. Was it L.A. or something? It was that night. And we had beat some nigga up backstage and shit. And me and Snoop was sitting down and your ass came along. Come on, hold up. Doing some police shit. And I was like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? And you was like, hold up. I said, man, watch out, man. I said, don't fuck around and get your ass whooped, right? And Snoop pulled me by my shirt. I'm like, nigga, hold on. So what is, like, come here. So I found, he said, nigga, you want to go to jail? I said, no, he's well, nigga, that's the police. I said, oh. I kind of kicked back then. But other than that, Red, you been out with me. You okay?
Yeah, I said everything. We've been cool as a motherfucker. But yeah, go ahead,
man. Fuck the Death Row Chronicles. I do Doggy style, man. That's my claim to fame. I'm an artist, man.
Okay.
I do Kool-Aid. I do The Last Meal. Pay the cost to be the boss inside. The Dog Pound logo. Shit with Supreme. Shit, I gotta run down my whole resume for this motherfucker listening. Adidas. And I also draw If You Need Us. You know what I'm saying? If you need me to draw something, you holler at me. I'm not hard to get at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man now. I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? God bless me with 50 years. Also 14 years clean and sober, man. You know what I'm saying? Crack free.
Right.
chronic free, drink free. And that's how I've been, everything been all right in my life, man. Ups and downs and shit. Life shows up. I'm a grandfather today. I still push that pen to that paper, man, and make things that are creative, man. So if you need me, holler at me. But what you want to hear about, Reg? You want to hear about the controversy?
Remember the American Music War story. The American Music.
Them red niggas try to push up on me.
First tell them about how cool you are with how you did time with Hen and all of that, so niggas will know that you cool with most of with some of the.
Oh no, the Hen dog, rest in peace. I don't say that for too many motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace behind their name. Hen dog was a blood nigga that I liked. You know what I'm saying? We were boy leaders in Camp Mariloma. You know what I'm saying? And we had an art contest up there. And I came in first, he came in second. And we also was boy leaders together, meaning that, some people call us smacks or whatever the thing is. We were just doing a good program, and you get a brown suit. You know what I'm saying? They call it a shit suit. Everybody wanted one. They talk shit about us. The thing is, we eating good. You know what I'm saying? We smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Getting drinking beer out of cans and shit. We get to kicking in the lounge, all that. So, we worked hard for that shit. We got out early, too. So I made him in camp. So when Snoop got on Death Row and shit, I went up there, ran across a few cats and shit. I seen Hen dog, and she was like, man, I know you from somewhere. I said, I know you, too. He said, Camp Mariloma. I said, oh, yeah. I said, what's that? And I said, oh, yeah, you from Ludus Park. He said, yeah. You from inside? I said, yeah, what's that? We heard each other. That broke up real quick. But thing is, I'm like, what are you doing up here? He said, I drew the logo for Death Row. I said, no shit. I said, that motherfucking tight. He said, what are you up here doing? I said, Super's my cousin, man. I said, I drew his album cover. I said, it ain't came out yet. He said, no shit. It ain't like I had a phone and shit to show him what I got on there and shit. I said, you're going to have to wait till you see it. Yeah. And when it came out, he gave me my death and my pops, man. Me and Hen, we had always been cool, man. But I can't say that for the rest of Death Row niggas, because what motherfuckers don't know, it was a blue side, it was a red side. The red side did all Death Row security, you know what I'm saying? All Ludus Park niggas, the Compton niggas. They did the security. I didn't hit it off with them niggas at all. Because it was always on our heads, man. It was always on us, and it was what it was. I'm not about to sit back down, chuck my rag and none of that shit, but I never came up there disrespecting them. But they would intentionally, say shit around us. No words, our Bloods got some certain words and shit that they use. Oh yeah, that's your relative. Nah, nigga, he my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I always got some fire back for their ass. We the Dog Pound. The Dog Pound is made up of this, man.
You went too deep
from Long Beach.
You went too deep on that.
Let me back up. I can't slow down, man, because they thinking slow.
Go ahead.
They're listening slow, man. So what I'm saying is, it was always some type of tension. Especially that nigga Country Al, they call him Bunchy Al. Lip Dog, now that was a nigga who that nigga. Stan. These are troublemakers. Big Jake, rest in peace. He was cool with me now. He was cool with me until that certain point. Now, I'm not going to speak ill of the dead, man. But thing is, we had our differences, man. And it never got really cool. It never, ever got to a point where it was cool. We had a boat party one time. Suge called me out to the front where was people behind the gate. He said, Joe, did everybody let me in? He said, who do you know? I seen my auntie, Snoop Mama Beverly. I seen my auntie Dina. I seen the homegirl, Michelle. I'm letting motherfuckers in. And man, you know what? What happened, I let some of my homies in. And what happened on that boat, man, was a fiasco, homie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas started tripping, fighting and shit. It wasn't us, it was them. My homies was defending themselves. I don't know how it got to be, but them Death Row niggas was not supposed to have been on that boat. This is Snoop listening party. But anyhow, the shit went down. The boat almost sunk. I just threw that in there to make it sound interesting. The boat didn't almost sink, but it was just wild, man. It was wild on that boat, man. But let's get to that part where we're talking about the American Music Awards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg and Warren G had won an award, right? And so we backstage. You know what I'm saying? We backstage.
On Regulator.
Exactly. He had won an American Music Award, him and Nate Dogg. So the Twins is there, Snoop there, all the Dogg Pound there, man. And like I said, the Dogg Pound is made up of 19 Street Crips, a couple 20 Crips. That's Half Dead. That's Snoop. There was some Insane. That's Sean Dog. That's me. And then you had, is that my time? Time up?
No, go ahead. Somebody just chimed in. Who's that that just chimed in?
It's like Deuce.
What a Wack? Okay. We on the phone right now with Joe Cool. He telling some stories. You be nice because he's telling some stories. That's Joe Cool.
And so what happened was, how you doing? So what happened was, Snoop was in the meet. At this time, I'm doing Snoop security, right? Me and C-Star, we the only security he got. Big Malik, who was involved in the murder case, he couldn't do Snoop security. So Suge, one thing I can't never say nothing bad about Suge because the nigga was cool with me. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was real cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact that him and my cousin don't get along, nigga was all right with me. So on a long story short, him and Snoop was having a little conference. It was in his room, and Lip Dog, Nick Bone, Country Al, I think Rock Chisholm was there. Rock was all right with me too. You know what I'm saying? I was in the pen with Rock, I was in the pen with Heron. But these other niggas, I really don't know these niggas, and I don't trust these other two niggas either. So I walk up to them. They know who I am. They know I do security. They know he's my cousin. They like, what's up? I'm like, I need to go in and holler at Snoop. Excuse me. They're like, hold it. Slow down, low down. Can't go into there in a meeting. I'm like, okay, I understand that, but I got something I got to get to them. Woo. So, excuse me. They said, oh, what? Now, these some big-ass blood niggas. All these niggas look like they just rolled off Corcoran or Soledad somewhere. These niggas, all these niggas in shape. These some crip-killing ass motherfuckers right here. They don't like me. I don't like them. And so what happened is, these niggas they form a wall and shit and looking at me. I'm like, usually we got a pretty good rapport, but tonight is something different, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is like, you ain't coming up in here. And so I look at them and I say, what's happening, man? Lips say, nigga, what you think happened? Nigga, he told you in a meeting, blood. I'm like, hold on, cuz. He like, what? Nigga, you fuzz me? I'm like, nigga, you slide me? And he like, what? And then nigga swung on me and missed. When he swung, I hit him with a two-piece. That's when the wall came. All these big-ass blood niggas was coming at my ass, right? I'm like, whoa, I'm backing up. I'm backpedaling, right? As I'm backpedaling, miraculously, Warren G, Uncle Ron G, this is a Tech 9 carrying motherfucker. He come out and like, hold on, what's happening? I said, oh, Ron G, thank you, Lord. I mean, this is the nigga I prayed for. I mean, he came out of nowhere because them niggas was about to have at my ass. I was about to get a bumping ass whooping on me. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, Lip Dog kept going in his pants like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Like, so what happened when Ron G came out with that tech out that motherfucker coat and racked that motherfucker, them niggas backed up. And the twins came out like, hold on, cuz, what's happening? I'm like, these niggas trying to jump me. Nobody trying to jump you, nigga. And so, but remember, I told you Big Jake was there. Big Jake was A1 cool with me. He did all the dog pound shit. And so he had that slick ass. Like, I said, nigga, I can't believe you, nigga, because you be in our studio kicking it with us. And so it's like, it went all bad from there. So it's like every time I came up there, you might see that picture on the back of the Death Row DVD with me and Nate Dogg. We had guns. And since that day, anytime I came up there, I didn't come up there showed it. I didn't come up there without it. I didn't leave home because I didn't trust them niggas. I had to go down to that parking lot to get my car. When I got in the elevator, if one of the niggas was in the elevator, I'm going to let them niggas ride by because I didn't trust them. You know what I'm saying? It was really uncomfortable for me as far as going up to Death Row. But thing is, they kind of like wouldn't fuck with me, really. Anybody outside of me who came with us or whatever, that was from Long Beach, they would fuck with them. But as far as the immediate dog pound, they wouldn't fuck with us because of Snoop, and Snoop was the money. So, nigga, Snoop was not the money, nigga. We'd get your crab ass is what they was really saying. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say it like that, but thing is, it was always a friction or tension. But, with Heron, he was my nigga, man. He was a good dude, rest in peace. Hen Dog, I had a lot of love for Hen Dog. We always greeted each other. It was cool. My nigga Riskie Brent, when he came on, we didn't have see eye to eye, but after that, man, we became good friends, man. And I got a lot of love for that nigga to this day, you know what I'm saying? He's an artist, I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? What, nigga, what the fuck are you doing on the line?
Nigga, Riskie. That's Riskie. I told you.
Riskie, what's up, fool? Riskie, I love him. What's up, Riskie?
We having a party tonight.
That's my partner. Not my partner. That's my partner right there, man. What's up, Riskie?
Hey, one of these days, we're going to have to all really sit down and really have a real Death Row reunion around this motherfucker for real.
I'm bringing the gun.
Everybody just chilling. You know
what I mean? Still bring the gun.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Hey, Rick. Nah, you don't need no gun. Hey, Joe Cool, you like this, Joe Cool. You don't need no gun, homie. You straight.
I know, man. I know, man. You know, I love everybody today, man. I love everybody because it's all about that green, man. Shit, nigga, I wear too much red today to be stripping. You know what I'm saying? But thing is, man, back in them days, man, we had to be on our P's and Q's. Because anything outside of Death Row, them niggas would beat your ass. I'm serious. They would beat your ass.
I don't know about the ass whoopings and all of that.
Shit, nigga, them niggas that was a blood machine. Them niggas will move on. You seen what Tupac and did to that nigga that park up in Las Vegas? That wasn't shit. He got off lightly. I done seen niggas' jaws move. I done seen man. I done seen so much. I ain't gonna tell it all. The thing is, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a part of my life that I look back on, and then I talk to people like y'all. I'm like, that shit really happened.
That nigga said, I seen some nigga jaws move.
Yeah, hell yeah, from one side to another. Nigga Suge wasn't known for just socking niggas. Suge was known for strapping niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm gonna clear the air on this. Suge ain't never hit Snoop. He ain't never grabbed him. There ain't no 5 heartbeat shit, Big Red, all that shit ain't never happened. Suge was always cool with Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, man. What people gotta understand. What people gotta understand is in the beginning, Suge got love. He got love for Snoop too. It wasn't like that. He cared about them niggas, man, for sure.
Man, if it wasn't for Snoop, it wouldn't be no Snoop. Yeah, and then technically, if it wasn't for Suge, I wouldn't be who I am today. Suge approved my artwork. Suge approved all that shit. Suge got me my first new car, helped me get my first apartment as a man. You know what I'm saying? He was A1 with me, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave my mama a certificate to go to Monty's and eat fucking Mother's Day breakfast or some shit. Shit her roses, all that shit. And when I was on that shit, he told me, nigga, I gotta pay for you up north. He pulled me to the side and said, I'll get you a ticket. When anytime you want to go up there, you can go up there and chill, you know what I'm saying, and get your shit together. He always looks out, man. I hate that he in the situation that he in, and I pray that he come up out of it, man.
Cold part is he in the situation that he in, and ain't nobody looking out for him.
Exactly.
That's cold.
You know,
that's cold,
that happens a lot of life. You know what I'm saying? We all have been in
Karma's a motherfucker, man.
Helped a lot of cats, and then when we need that help, we can't get that same help. You know what I mean? And I feel like
you already know, man.
That go on towards even being part of the Death Row family. That happens with a lot of us. A lot of people have stepped out of this, out of this tremendously big circle. And they forgot the people that was actually in that circle with them. And, and they ain't really trying to give them the love. But then it's like everybody else that really didn't participate, that wasn't really a part of this, they the ones that got all the money right now. And they the ones that on top of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they the ones, that the cameras is all in their face. And I really don't understand that because them niggas didn't live the lifestyle that we was living, and they really wasn't there at all.
Hell no.
Right. Don't know nothing about
nothing. See nothing, didn't participate in nothing.
Don't
they just voiced their fucking opinion.
And would not have. Niggas would have ran the opposite direction.
Yeah. Hey, you three, y'all hold it. I'm going to get Crooked Eye because I know he's probably in the studio or something. And I told him 7:45, and he's been holding on to 7:45. But I don't want to lose you three because y'all three are just talking some real.
How you put me in front of Crooked Eye?
You started talking before Crooked Eye did. You did that.
You told me to talk.
I know. Crooked Eye. Go ahead.
It's all good, Dog. I'm just chilling, actually, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
Same old thing, dog. Just smoking on the damn cigar, bro. I'm trying to stop, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to give them up.
Yeah, dog. I'm doing 2 a day.
That nigga got a rich man habit.
Man, and that's not easy. Hey, that shit is not easy.
Well, these camels in us going on right now.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, y'all everybody talk it up. If I don't answer, that's because I'm texting Top Dog and Nuttso the number, so they're gonna be the next ones to call in after y'all. So y'all go ahead and chop it up. And real John, y'all talk to our people. You see what they're talking about.
Yeah, man, shit. Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm listening to what everybody's saying because I came to the party in the last chapter, the road. You know what I'm saying? And I was on that motherfucker for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And it was really interesting, but it gave me a lot of business knowledge. You know, I know a lot of other shit was going on, a lot of action was going on, but it allowed me to see the business side of the game, which an artist always needs, because if you don't know the business, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be choked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're going to have a real bad problem.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
Crook, before you got on, Crook, this Realest talking. Me and Eastwood was on the jack shooting it, and I was telling everybody how you soon as Dayz and Big Style and them brought you, you made my feet move, my nigga. I said, goddamn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said this nigga. And I went home. I ain't gonna never forget that. I remember the first day you got to that motherfucker. I said, boy, this nigga finna make me work. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. You know, my nigga, if you remember you used to be in school and you got to go stand in front of class and stick your pencil in the old pimp sharp, they turn that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I sharpened all my pencils, my nigga, because you came over there with so much ammo and you was gassing. You know what I mean? It made me gas harder, my nigga, and I loved it. I love the way you brought your energy because it made me take off harder. I'm not saying I was lax, but I took off harder when you got over there, and that's what made me go like, okay, look, I gotta throw this nigga on drunk driving in my glass house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
but you welcome me into the fold. You know what I'm saying? And I done been on a few major labels. I done been in a few situations where somebody gonna block. They're gonna try to use whatever juice they got. You know what I'm saying? To block you from a situation. You know what I mean? And you didn't
everything I was doing, I wanted you with me, my nigga. Yeah, and I was like,
you welcome me with open arms. You know what I'm saying? And I try to return that energy. You want to jump on a joint, then I'm there. You know what I mean? No problem. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I felt that. You know, we was hungry. Man. Niggas was
And this is why Deuce talking, dog. See, I wasn't there when you got there, Crooked Eye, but I swear to God, when I heard that first shit, I told the homie, oh, that nigga's a superstar. You hard on me. Real shit. You hot as fuck. I'm like, boy, what? I said, when he signed the deal, I should have stayed my ass at home.
Man, I appreciate that.
Y'all niggas is doing some shit, man. Y'all niggas is really working for real.
Yeah, so we had some dreams, like we wanted to resurrect it to this, glory days. You know what I'm saying? Like we just put on the gas pedal, like and a lot of people to this day, homie, in the industry, no matter if I'm in New York, no matter where I'm at, to this day, they like, yo, you gotta be a part of a legacy, that a lot of artists on the West Coast wish they could have on their resume. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Dream
I take pride in that. You feel me? And I'm talking about artists that have sold millions of records tell me this. You know what I mean? Because that's just what y'all put down, that wave y'all put down before I even touched it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really respect it, and they figure, y'all made history, And then for me to come in at the end, you know what I'm saying, and give my energy to the whole situation, and represent it. You know what I mean? Like, represented to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? It was
you did. Well, you definitely did that. You did. One thing you definitely did do, you did your fucking job. Real did his fucking job. That's my brother right there. Real me. That's my brother to forever, till I leave this earth. Y'all niggas been putting it down, man. Damn sure not on y'all the reason why shit didn't happen.
Hey, Crook, when you like go to war and you come back and you got a PTSD, like post-traumatic syndrome, whatever the disorder.
Right.
I think a lot of niggas don't understand when you on death row, you kind of as an artist had that because niggas was getting killed, my nigga. And you still gotta go do your job. So you thinking about this? I got shot over there. I'm thinking about this. I'm sure we gotta go on the road. You thinking about this? It's some real. It was gang banging going on, man. Get in and get out, man. It wasn't no snitching. It was real everyday action over there, my nigga.
Real nigga shit.
It was real. It was real, dog. Like, and me, you know what I'm saying? Being from the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like the fact that I stayed down on death row when Big Style and Dayz left. You know what I mean? So I had to deal with the backlash from the young niggas in the city, different people in the city, you know what I mean? In Long Beach, like, I got into hella altercations, everything good now, but it was a rough road, you know what I mean? But
I remember.
Yeah. You just gotta stay down.
Niggas is mad because they felt like you supposed to follow suit with them.
Exactly.
But you like, I gotta do what's best for me.
Yeah, man, you know, but the plan they presented me wasn't really gonna do anything for me, dog. And I'm the rock in my family. If I ain't moving, my family ain't moving. You feel me? So
everybody's sick. Yeah, man. Oh, I know.
Yeah, that opportunity was just sick. Great though. We got something different. You know what I mean? And I think that's what make people respect us in these other labels, because you know they just talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm from where niggas actually have some real fights, man. I mean, some real niggas that's like locked up like Swoop G's and the Lil C Styles, and there was some real hitters from Long Beach that was really around me, man, and I really seen me get out, man, and it was some real shit going on back in the gut.
Real shit? Well, yeah. Even like when we was there, same shit when y'all was there. It was on, man. Yeah. It was on. Most of by the time y'all got there, everybody had mutual respect, and you know everybody fucked with each other, but everybody gonna ride with each other, but niggas had targets on their back, man.
Hey, two people just
because
what it do? Cut you off for some people, just so we know who's on the line with us. Who's that? That sounds like Top Dog.
Nuttso just jumped in the line.
Nuttso. And who was the other person?
Top Dog.
Top Dog. Okay, so we got Nuttso and Top Dog on the line. Okay.
Derek Wade and Sean Cole's the outlaw.
Nuttso, what's up, bro?
Okay, what's happening with it?
What's up, my dude?
I'm gonna fall back and be quiet and let them niggas get it off right now.
Hey, the round table real news tonight, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Top Dog. Tell story.
Hey, the round table real news tonight, man. What's up with it? What up with it?
Yeah.
What up, Nuttso? Yeah. Hey, what's going on? How everybody doing?
This OG LA Buck.
What up, LA Buck? Man, I gotta explain you to the people. Most people don't know who LA Buck is. LA Buck.
I know who the fuck he is. This is fucking cool.
Hey, Buck, this is Realest on the horn, nigga. Buck, get it. What up, Real?
Hey, Buck, this is like Deuce. What's up, boy?
What up, man?
Y'all don't know LA Buck.
Wack online.
Hold it. I'm glad we all on the line right about now. This is Joe Cool. Young Buck, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I meant that. Nigga, no, on a serious, fuck that nigga. Cause when I see you, nigga, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw, nigga. I'm gonna break that jaw. You the only nigga on this line that I got a problem with. This nigga ain't paying me my motherfucking money I'm gonna bet you more. I do this nigga album cover. Riskie Brent. This is no. You gonna edit this shit out. No. Since we going live, nigga, I'm glad I got this bitch ass nigga on the line. I'm gonna break your motherfucking jaw, nigga. That's on my mama. Cause this nigga right here, this nigga owe me some money for the album cover I do for him. He ain't paid me shit. He been giving me the runaround, homie. I do professional work. I done did that for him. Man, fuck that, man. I've been getting at this. I just got at him about a few hours ago. No, fuck that. We gonna deal with it now. I'm glad that y'all niggas can hear this. Okay, a whole bunch of people gonna listen to it. Fuck this nigga. You need to drop this bitch ass nigga off the line. Drop that bitch ass nigga off the line. He ain't contributed shit. That nigga ain't even a part of Death Row, man. That nigga part of whole row. Get that nigga out of here, man. Cause when I see you, nigga, I'm gonna break in your eye, nigga, you little bitch. You raise that dick sucking ass nigga. And now I'm biting my tongue, nigga. I'm too old for that. And everything I'm saying is the truth, nigga. You know you owe me, nigga. I'm glad you chimed in, nigga. You need to chime out, nigga.
Why would I?
You whole ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I said that. I ain't gonna take nothing. Fuck that nigga.
Why would I chime out?
Nigga, shut up, you whole ass nigga. Nigga, give me my motherfucking money, nigga. You lied too, nigga. This is where I want you at, nigga. This is where I want you at, right here, nigga. I told you, nigga. I told that nigga today. You gonna hate me, nigga.
Why would I chime out?
Nigga, chime out because you a bitch, nigga. I want my money, nigga.
Look,
I ain't gonna keep playing games with you, cuz. I want my motherfucking money, nigga. Cause when I see you, nigga, I'm gonna get it about you. Nigga. That's on insane, nigga. I'm gonna get it about you, nigga. You better pay me my shit. Nah, nigga, out of my business. When I see you, nigga, I'm gonna get it about you, nigga. Riskie Brent, you know I do good business, cuz. Riskie, you know I do good business. Me and Riskie done made money together. I did this nigga album cover, Riskie. I showed it to you. This nigga ain't paid me a penny, homie.
You do?
Man.
You do? You do?
Man, shut up, nigga.
For real?
Do great business. I do your shit, nigga. You don't want to pay me my money? I got something for you, nigga. I ain't taking no losses 2018. Nigga, fuck all that, nigga. I ain't no talker, nigga. You know I don't talk, nigga. You know I don't talk, nigga. I'm a nigga from the town that'll put you down, nigga. I'm gonna beat you up, nigga. I'm gonna beat you up with my fist.
Listen, dog. You on like that's great. Listen, homie, you online. Now, fucking know. This nigga on me. But the shit you saying, I don't want you to get yourself caught up, dog, because I know you're real.
No, nigga. I didn't threaten to kill the nigga. I threatened to beat him up. Matter of fact, I promise to beat him up. I promise. I ain't gonna threaten. I promise you that. Nigga, I let you slide with style, talk me out of going to that show to fuck you up, nigga.
He could say whatever he want to say. He got free.
No, I ain't gonna say, nigga. You know who I am, nigga. You know I don't play. I'm gonna get you, nigga. I'm gonna get you. Give me my money, nigga. You give me my money, we straight. You give me my money, we straight.
You got free money.
Yo, come on.
No, nigga, I'm giving you, nigga, right now you getting a whole lot of views, nigga.
You got free money.
You gonna get a whole lot of views and a whole lot of likes right about now. Cause they like it. No, nigga, shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Give me my shit. Shut up, you bitch.
Free money.
Punk ass nigga.
Hold on, free money. He got
free money. Go cool. That nigga owe you some money, dog.
Hell yeah, nigga, my mama, Riskie. You know he's Riskie. Riskie, do I lie, Riskie? Riskie, am I lying?
That nigga, Joe Cool, a real nigga right there. He's straight.
Do I lie, Riskie? Would I just go off on this nigga for nothing, Riskie? Riskie know me well, man. Riskie been one of my good friends for the last 7 years, homie.
Check this out. He's the only person that's done.
Let me ask Buck, do you owe that nigga some money, Buck?
Look, man, he's the only person that's been talking.
Yes or no, nigga?
Look, so let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you how the shit goes. Everything is called a conversation. Okay? So at the end of the day, one person can't have a conversation. I don't give a fuck who you are and what level you are. Two people have to have a chance to talk. There's two sides to every coin. So you can sit here and you can say all that, but if I never sit down to talk,
what did you do? Do you owe some money?
This shit ain't even.
Do you owe me the money, nigga? Did I draw your shit?
Look, man. If nobody ever hears my story, then you're always going to be the right person. So that's fine.
All right, let me talk, homie. Let me explain. Dog.
I'll give you platform.
Look, let me tell you something about human beings in life, bro.
You gotta talk about that because we can barely hear you, dog.
Let the nigga be right. If he wants to understand, if he wants to live the life.
Nigga, I'm 50 years old, nigga.
Of not understanding that it takes two for a conversation, and there's two sides to
every coin. It takes two for a conversation, two sides to every coin. You gonna check? Bitch ass nigga. Oh, you niggas is triple ass nigga. This nigga's a straight dick sucking ass,
my nigga.
Ray J goping ass motherfucker, nigga. No, nigga. I'm glad you timed this nigga in. This is so unexpected, nigga. Nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga. Okay, nigga, so what, nigga? I don't kick it with Ray J like that, nigga. Nigga, Snoop, Riskie, you want me to see you all work? I'm gonna send it to you too. L.A. Bucktails. L.A. Bucktails. I'll do that nigga shit in September.
That's not what the conversation
Shut
is about.
Fuck. Oh, no, it's about this right now, nigga.
I'm a business professional, nigga.
You're a bad businessman. You're a bad. Fuck the millionaires you kick it. I'm a real nigga. I don't hear that bullshit.
My nigga, look.
Shut up, nigga. Nigga, pay me my money and shut the fuck up. I have a major deal. I deal with big movie stars. I walk them over swords. I have a Bentley. Oh, fuck that, nigga. You got all that? Give me my 1,500.
My nigga.
Hey, you know, I ain't trying to throw no fuel on the phone. But you know, nigga, Buck got some change though, for sure.
What motherfucking what he do? Yeah, he do. Who did that? Who did that?
That nigga got some bread. That's what he do.
Why can't he bring off my 1,500?
You niggas is killing me right now.
Real, you niggas take off my 1,500, homie. What's the problem with that?
No.
Not quit telling me shit and pay me, nigga. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen to what? It ain't getting my money. Sometimes. Hey, let me talk. We all nigga talk, homie. Nigga, I read what he say every day on my motherfucking Jackson.
I understand that.
God doesn't like ugly. I'm God's child. God will punish you.
I understand.
All that shit. Shut up, nigga.
You never let a nigga talk, so it don't matter. If you want to wear the throne,
talk, young buck. It's not giving me my money. I let you talk several times. Big C-Style talk to you. My homie Big C-Style pleaded with you to pay me my money.
Nigga, look, my nigga, let me tell you something, my nigga. Do you want to be the only one talking on this phone? Because if so, I'll let you go ahead for the next hour. I don't give a fuck. This is still not a conversation.
See, exactly. He doesn't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck when he spits on your ass.
Look,
you don't give a fuck when he dogs on your ass. I guarantee you that. When you start crying, like how Little G from Compton beat the fuck out your ass. Now watch that. No, I'm not Little G, homie.
Tell you something.
I'm not Little G.
Nobody is perfect.
No, we're not.
Nobody is perfect in life, so I don't give a fuck.
Well, can you tell me?
Hold on, everybody, time out. I want to hear the motherfucking answer to the motherfucking question.
Thank you. Get to it.
This nigga doing all his motherfucking talk.
It's a yes or no.
Nobody talk.
Go ahead. Honestly, what do I do, dog? Honestly, Buck, do you owe this nigga some money, bro?
First of all,
listen, let me say something though, real shit. Hey, Buck, hold on, bro. Do you owe this nigga some money or not? Because that nigga's cracking me up over here.
Hold on, homie. Hold on. First of all, it's between me and Joe Cool. And if Joe Cool wants to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. I don't need 10 lawyers on the phone. That's all my homies.
Well, fuck you talking to, right?
It sound like he whoever the B-Dog is. Hey, the blood nigga. You heard this nigga trying to get evasive, right?
Look,
he's trying to get evasive. You
Buck know me.
You want to have a conversation, Joe Cool? We can have a conversation. But
no. I told you today that you're gonna hate me.
Hold on, time out though, because you have some other shit.
What I'm trying to do here. So hold on, y'all.
I don't hate nobody.
At the end of the day,
I don't have it in my heart. I don't give a fuck about that shit you talking about.
Young Buck.
Oh yeah, okay. Who you got?
Wait. Time out, Greg.
I don't have
Riskie.
I'm not worried.
No, don't you call me. Don't cut me off.
Hold on, let him talk, dog. Let him talk, man.
I said shit.
I'm feeling like I want to get some shit off my chest right now too.
Riskie, hold on. Let Buck say what he got to say, dog.
Y'all not great turning this. We're not great turning this into that, y'all. Come on, please.
It went there. It's just me and this nigga. Okay, let's meet up, Buck.
It's a situation between me and Joe Cool, and if we talk it out, everything will be perfect. But this nigga like to.
No, it's simple. No, it's simple. All you have to do is pay me my money.
Because you've been talking for.
No. You lied to me. I'm going to Chase. I'm going to get your money right now. I'm going over here. I had a problem. My wife. All that shit, man. I'm tired, homie. Since September. Come on, no. Fuck your reason, nigga. You got my artwork, nigga. I ain't using it. I'm not gonna use it, man. Fuck this nigga, man. Nigga, let's meet up. Let's meet up. We're in front of a whole bunch of men right now. Let's me and you meet up and settle this tonight.
All I know is you don't have a.
Nigga, I got a Magnum with a Hemi. Nigga, I can get to you. Just tell me where to go.
Young Buck, do me the favor.
I'm not telling you where to go.
Young Buck.
That church.
Nigga, I'm not no liar.
Young Buck, I'll call you later, okay, baby? I appreciate you talking there.
Nah, nigga on the phone, man.
No, I can't. This is not what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah, no, go ahead and let him talk, Reg. I ain't tripping.
Man, look, first of all, I love the Realest. I love Reg. I love Joe Cool. This nigga Joe Cool.
Man, fuck you. No, I don't love you, nigga. Give me my money, nigga. They should fuck your love, nigga. I'm very educated. Fuck your love, nigga.
Nigga, I understand that, but still.
No, nigga, you don't want to give a nigga his money, homie. You're the only nigga on this planet that owe me money right now.
Not true.
You're the only nigga that owe me on my dead daddy. You're the only nigga that owe me.
But there's a reason.
That's true. The nigga just said that. He said it ain't true, bro.
Homie, check this out, homie. I've been going through this since September. Homie, he can talk calm, he can talk passive and compassionate and say really articulate words. But the bottom line is, you're not paying me my money. You're not paying me my shit. I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. How that sound? Nigga, that's on everything, nigga. On my dead daddy. Even when you pay me, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
Okay.
Nigga, count on that, nigga. I've been told you every day. I've been texting this nigga every fucking day. Give me my money, young buck. You don't give a fuck about my little boy or my family. Fuck you, nigga.
First of all, you don't want to have a conversation.
First, I ain't done nothing wrong to you, nigga. I ain't wronged you.
Young buck,
call Big C-Star.
Get you niggas on the phone tomorrow. Y'all know I'll put y'all on the phone tomorrow.
Well, nigga, your ratings went up tonight.
Shit, I think you gonna be wasting your time. Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Reggie.
You gonna be wasting your time, bro.
I'm gonna say this to Reggie and Realest.
Check this out. Go to my. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Hey, Reggie. Hey Reggie, the
If I'm lying, go to my Instagram right now. Hold on. Joe Cool, let him talk, bro. Let him talk. Okay.
Listen,
go to my Instagram and watch this.
Hold on.
You think I can make this motherfucker this fast? Watch this.
Nah, but guess what? We can't hear nothing this nigga gonna say because you keep cutting up.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
All right, look. Hey, Reggie, big homie Realest. Check this out.
Realest
the reason why I haven't finished giving this nigga the money that he is owed, the little money
what?
I owe him.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to talk. We let you talk.
I'm letting you talk.
Reggie, I'm talking to Reggie the Realest.
Go ahead.
Reggie the Realest. The reason why Young Buck hasn't given this nigga, Joe Cool, family, the rest of his money that I owe him because he did a job for me, and I respect the job. I haven't used his shit yet, but that don't matter.
The fucking lie, you posted it, nigga.
I told him. Listen. I told you what I was gonna do.
Well, Young Buck's man did the work. Whether you use it
listen. Let me finish. The reason why I didn't finish giving him the rest of the money is because this nigga flipped out one day, and the nigga started treating me fucked up verbally and treating me like a little bitch and like a little kid.
Like
I asked you to pay me my shit, huh?
It made no
So I tripped out, huh? I pleaded you a court. Thank you. Go ahead. It is about my money, nigga. It is about my money. Make something up, punk.
Listen, my nigga.
Everything said to him now.
When you stop coming at me like
I ain't gonna kiss your ass about my shit. I'm gonna beat your ass about my shit. Say what you want to, nigga. I ain't gonna kiss your ass about my shit. I ain't gonna kiss your ass. You gonna pay me my money, nigga. Regardless of what you said, the Realest or Nuttso, whoever on this line, this is gonna pay me. Watch.
When you started listening,
you faggot, you bitch,
really,
fuck you. You fucking dick sucker, nigga. You watch this. Yo, cool. No, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money.
Yo, cool. Chill out, Jay. You gonna get your money, man. Chill out. Let that nigga talk.
I don't care who you
faggot ass nigga.
I don't look. Listen,
watch this.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care who anybody is on earth. If a person is trying to punk me, I don't
nobody punk you.
If they
I ain't trying to do that.
Punk me, knowing that I'm gonna pay you, you're not gonna get nothing out of me, nigga. I'm not a bitch. I don't have a problem paying you. You started treating me like I'm a bitch, so therefore I'm not.
No, nigga. I asked you to pay me really nicely. I have checked.
No,
I asked you several times. Just September. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. You are a bitch ass nigga.
You flipped out like you on drugs.
Joe Cool and
You
Young
flipped
Buck
out.
this conversation with.
Joe Cool.
So y'all stop acting. This is Top Dog. It's not Top Dog. I'm on not Top Dog. This is Young.
Hey, go to Joe Cool Instagram and
listen. Yeah. Let's fight that shit down, man. Cause this red shit, man. Y'all know what I mean? Let's talk about something else, bro.
Come on.
Oh yeah, please. Click that nigga off.
That wasn't even, that ain't even. I ain't on the phone for that shit, man. Nigga Joe Cool, that nigga Buck know you ain't no motherfucker pushover. You know you a real ass nigga. You said what you had to say, dog.
First of all,
you said what you had to say, Joe Cool.
I'm gonna get him. Okay, I ain't saying nothing else.
First of all,
this nigga still confessing.
How I was raised by y'all niggas, I don't disrespect my big homie. And I don't get out of line.
Yeah, fuck out of here, that bullshit, man. You shut up.
So when you started treating me like I was a bitch, homie, I'm not finna.
Oh, nigga, I asked you to pay me, nigga. We done. I'm done with you, nigga. I'm done. I'm trying to raise your voice, nigga. And you sucking dicks. Get off the phone, nigga. You fag, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck your album.
I'm not.
Hey, for real shit though, real shit though, y'all. Let's turn the channel, man. Pipe that shit down, man. Y'all making a fucking debate on real shit. This ain't what this shit is about, dog.
Thanks, Wack.
Let's do something else, man.
All right. Let's talk. Did Cookie Out hang up? Is Cookie Out still there?
No, I'm trying to leave shit.
Okay.
Hey.
Where my brother at? He hung up.
Yeah, real estimate. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna listen to that shit,
yeah. Real can't be in the middle.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why he hung up. He hung up because of what Buck said. What he said about that lawyer shit. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on the way you express yourself towards niggas, man.
You can't be a part of that.
Yeah, we all busy. Motherfuckers is doing shit, man. But ain't nobody trying to be I ain't here to be a part of no bunch of bullshit.
The whole thing about me is man, motherfuckers forget one thing about me. I stay to myself, my nigga. I don't bother nobody.
They ain't got shit to do with you paying me my money. We're done.
Come on.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Hey, hold on, Joe. Hey, Buck, let me ask you something, man. I heard you was looking for me. You ain't got my phone number?
Who is it?
This Wack Deuce.
What do you talking about your 661 number?
It's a different one. Yeah, nah. I got this. Nah, man.
Riskie, go to my Instagram. Look what I just posted.
On the phone later too.
Look what I just posted, Riskie.
Yeah, Reg, I'll tell you about it, Reg, later.
Okay. All right.
Not nothing bad, and not no negative bullshit. You know what I mean?
Okay. I was about to say, because Young Buck always pick up the phone whenever I call or whatever. Hey,
Young Buck.
A lot of y'all don't know who Young Buck is. Y'all know pretty much everybody else on the phone call. Young Buck is a manager. He deal with.
No, it's L.A. Buck. L.A. Buck. Young Buck beat him out that name from from G Unit. He's L.A. Buck.
Yeah,
Joe Cool, you gotta chill out, G. You gotta chill out, man.
I'm just telling you the truth, homie. He's L.A. Buck. Ask what his name is. What's his name?
No, I hear what you're saying, but you gotta. This is a farm where it's a bunch of motherfuckers on the phone, so you gotta let everybody talk.
So every word I say is out of line now, because I had an outburst.
I don't think you said shit out of line.
I'm just saying. His name is L.A. Buck.
Hey, look, okay. Hey, Realest. Look, this is what I'm.
No, this is Wack Deuce. This ain't the Realest. This is Wack Deuce from the mob.
Oh yeah, no, this is what I'm
saying. Wack Deuce, I knew that was my name.
Everybody, there's a lot of like the world we live in is not perfect. There's thieves out here. My name got stolen. Who gives a fuck? People get jacked every day.
Young Buck, we just gonna tell them what you did. And
who gives a fuck? Like y'all fuckers acting like motherfuckers don't steal. My name got stolen.
Yeah. Young Buck.
Listen, man, you ain't gotta explain yourself, homie. You ain't gotta explain. Like I said, man. Exactly. And I know this ain't my shit, this real shit, but this ain't what he got us all on the phone for. So let's move the fuck on.
Exactly. But Young Buck did some producing with Death Row. He was a young man around the company when he was young. He was like 16, 18 years old.
Yeah, he was there when I was there. Shit.
You know, he was real to call. They almost like family because they almost hung together because he was hanging around all those dudes from the LBC, and because Stu kind of gravitated to him. He let him do some work. He helped work on the song the LBC crew. Go ahead.
Yeah, Boom Boom Boom. I produced Boom 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 on Tupac and Snoop and Superfly.
Right.
You know, I made some hits. Me and LT, LBC Out the Moon, and we did Boom 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 with somebody somewhere. That's where my crew. I participated on all those records. You know, I was in the studio making beats there every day. I was, a lot of niggas talk about being around Tupac. A lot of these niggas be lying out here. Like I'm blessed to have really been in the studio with Tupac every day, being around legends like Reggie and Suge and Wack Deuce and the Realest and everybody that I grew up to and taught me the game. And gave me my path to be able to do what the fuck I do out here and even be in the rap game. If it wasn't for people like Reggie and all these, I wouldn't even be in the rap.
For sure. You
gave me my lane.
Yeah. You did.
That's a damn thing.
You started off being with Michael Jackson. He was one of the first ones with Michael Jackson.
I was the first nigga to put Michael. I was the first nigga in the studio at Can-Am in the back room with Snoop and Dayz and Corrupt and Suge and everybody was in the room. Danny Boy, we were all in the room. Michael Jackson called my phone on my dead grandfather, rest in peace. Michael called my phone because Michael was family. I put Michael on the phone with Snoop Dogg for the first time. Snoop had never met Michael and never talked to Michael Jackson ever in his life. Me, the nigga on the phone, and Snoop tells his story.
It's a motherfucking lie, nigga. Mike called Snoop in 1994, nigga. I was there on the other line listening. Snoop told me to pick up the phone and said it's Michael Jackson, nigga. You wasn't even around, nigga, when Snoop lived in Woodland Hills, nigga. You wasn't even around when he lived in Woodland Hills. Shut up, nigga. Bogus ass shit.
When Michael
bullshit, nigga. Bullshit.
Are you for real, my nigga?
No, nigga, I was there when he first talked to Mike.
Suge, everybody.
We couldn't believe it was Mike on the line, nigga. Suge told Snoop, don't talk to that nigga.
We can get anybody on the phone. Kurt Cobain, nigga, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Nigga, who introduced you to Snoop, nigga? Who introduced you to Snoop? Who walked you in there and introduced you? They know you and you big C stuff. Joe Cool, nigga. I see you look like my cousin Bing. And I walked you in there.
Hey, Joe Cool, you know, that's my guy right there. Joe Cool.
Big C style.
Nigga, I don't blow smoke, nigga. Everything I tell you is from the real.
Snoop
Hey, Joe Cool.
handed me my contract.
Yes, sir.
You know, nigga, not to cut you off, but nigga, your relative is my relative. You know, I talk to Big every motherfucking day.
Hold on, homie. Being a good nigga, man. And that's how
my nigga.
let me tell you why
I talk to Bing every day. Listen, let me tell you why I talk to Bing every day. You know Shemaya, right?
Of course.
That's my first cousin. That's my only relative.
Nigga, I love Shemaya, nigga. She's beautiful.
That's my blood DNA cousin. That's my little relative.
Nigga, I love Shemaya, homie.
I know.
That's my cousin-in-law, man. Come on, man.
I know.
We gonna talk, man.
You get my number from Reg,
man.
Yeah.
You get my number from Reg after so good, man. I'll tell you all you need to know, anything you need to know. Yeah, I love Shemaya, homie.
I know. She said
that makes sense, homie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Don't DNA, man.
Don't listen to this grown-ass nigga over here. Don't listen to this nigga over here, man.
Stall him out. Hey, Joe Cool, stall him out, man. You lied. You stall him out, though, man. Hey, you stall him out, bro. You said what you had to say, man.
I can't stall him out. The nigga owe me, homie. And he still here blowing smoke. He trying to portray that Larry Tabs lifestyle, man.
You can't punk
Fuck that, man. I ain't trying to punk that nigga, man. I want my fucking money. I'm trying to punk him.
You think he gonna give
me my motherfucking money, nigga. Nobody trying to punk nobody, nigga. I'm too old for that.
Alright, listen, man.
Nobody ain't trying to punk him. Nigga, oh, you 1,500, nigga. What you gonna do?
Trying to boss up on the little homies, you wrong, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't no little homie. Nigga, you a grown ass man, 40 years old. Ain't no little homies here. Nigga, I'm 50, 1968, nigga. It don't matter how old I am. A man is a man. When you owe a man, you pay a man.
Wrong, nigga.
Give a fuck. Nigga, a bullet ain't got no age, nigga.
Hey, listen, man, for real. No, I know I already said this shit before, man, not to cut y'all off, but this ain't what Red's got us all on the phone for, blood. Y'all gotta knock that shit off.
Come on, young buck. Go ahead and hang up. This is the only way I'm gonna get Joe Cool.
That bitch ass nigga off,
reel back in.
Punk ass.
Hey, Red, that nigga blood boiling like a motherfucker.
Motherfucking white.
Joe Cool, after 30 years.
Oh, nigga, you know who I am, nigga. I don't talk, nigga.
Hey,
everything I say, nigga, I back it up, nigga. I back it up because I got major hands, nigga. Fuck that nigga, man.
Look, nigga.
Okay, that punk ass nigga. Quit trying to, you can't even say nigga right. You sweet ass nigga. You sweet ass nigga. You motherfucking right, nigga. And I'm a mean ass nigga. Yeah, nigga. You goddamn right, nigga. I'm gonna be mean to you.
You try to punk the little homies.
I'm the little homie. Nigga, who call themselves the little homie, nigga? Nigga, you damn near 40 years old. Who call themselves the little homie?
Old ass.
Nigga, I'm little homie to none. Little homie to none.
You old ass nigga. When you gonna
Hey, check it out.
Hey, man, for real though, y'all gotta quit arguing, bro.
Hey, Jungle, please hang
When I get my 1,500, nigga, I don't rap, nigga, I draw. Nigga, my work is timeless, nigga. Nigga, my work is timeless.
Young buck.
My work is timeless, nigga. I still draw.
Hey, Buck, listen to me, dog.
No, get that.
Buck, listen to me, homie.
Talking that shit.
Hey, hold on. Let me say something, man. Buck, you ain't got to keep explaining yourself, man. Let that shit go.
Young buck.
Talk about something else. You ain't got to keep explaining yourself, dog. Talk about Michael.
Man, don't talk about
Talk about Michael Jackson.
Don't talk about the dead. That's fucked up. You wrong.
Talk about Macaulay Culkin.
No, that's Joe Cool talking to you. Really trying to fuck with you.
Yeah, talk about something else. Talk about Ray J's dick. Talk about all that. You can say what you want. You can say what you want about me. Nigga, fuck that.
Hey, man, listen, man.
Because I don't like that nigga. You didn't like a nigga the way I don't like this nigga.
Huh?
Joe Cool.
Call me, Riskie. Call me, Riskie.
Just go on, just squash it, bro. Because right now we got a lot of people listening.
This is bullshit.
All we doing, we shutting down the platform, so we can't get that. The other people that want that album cover art. You feel me?
Well, you know what?
Phone call that guy on the phone. Like, come on, let's
I'm not calling that nigga.
back to what we had this for.
All right, I left it alone. I said I dropped the mic.
All right, then when a nigga say something, Joe Cool, you can't keep cutting him off, though. You can't keep snapping on him when he say something, though, Joe. You gotta let that nigga talk,
we done with him? Haven't we heard enough from him?
I think he's gone.
If he lie, I'm gonna interject.
He gone.
If he lie, I'm gonna interject.
Hey, he gone now. Joe Cool. He gone.
Reg.
All right.
Hey, Reg.
Yeah.
Hey, Reg. Shoot me both of their numbers.
I'm not getting
I
on the
will.
phone until Reggie or my big brother Realest tell me to get off the phone. I'm here for them niggas. Joe Cool's acting like an animal.
Joe. All right, young boy.
All right. Next page. I'm about to. Hey, Red. I'm about to do what the Realest did. If these niggas don't knock it off, man.
I stopped. Didn't I not stop? I stopped talking, right? Continue.
Yeah, you stop, and you sound just fucking like me too.
I stopped.
Go ahead, Top Dog. Top Dog, tell us the story. Tell us how your song was done. I'll never do a goddamn conference call where I can't control this.
Yeah, you will.
You got some hard work. Hey, Red. It's all your friends as assholes.
Just like in the office, ain't nothing but niggas at the round table sitting at the office acting like hooligans.
Man.
No, we would have been
a bunch of jackasses. Hey, look, all your homies, hey, Red, all your homies are jackasses.
Huh?
That's what's happening right now.
I think Wack is a legend.
What's up, Buck, man? How you been, homie?
Who's that on the phone, man? Fuck, man. This shit is only on the West Coast.
Right.
Yeah. Wack Deuce, what it been up, my nigga? What's cracking with
What's up, bro?
Oh, man, same old, man. Just, keep my head above water, man. That's it.
Yeah, and I got that work you said me, so we're gonna knock that out in a couple of days.
Yes, sir.
And y'all know me and Real going back in the lab together too. We're gonna do the Mob Music 2 album too.
I know, yeah, big.
You gotta get me on that.
Oh yeah, we finna bang that shit out, dog.
Y'all hearing the two last outlaws talking right now. That's Nuttso and Wack Deuce. So yeah, that's.
Look, Nuttso always talk though. We talk, consecutively.
Man, Wack, my nigga, man, you know what I mean? Even though,
the fans don't know what's up. They don't know who's talking. They just hear somebody talk.
They just hear, they're hearing a whole bunch of motherfuckers talking at the same time, so they can't really hear shit.
Fans out there, man, I'm gonna let it be known, man, to the fans out there that don't know, man, you know what I'm saying, Wack Deuce, man, that's another outlaw, man. That's a real outlaw, man. That Pac hand-picked and said, man, you're an outlaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Indeed.
Yeah, man.
Right about that.
I know. They know. I ain't got no point to be proving to nobody. They can do some research, or they can come holler at me. How about that?
No, the fans really took. Wack did an interview on the 313 line the other day, and man, you should have seen the response he getting. He getting some overwhelming response, man. And yeah.
Yeah, I did. And the thing is with me, man, I really was just gonna try to let niggas breathe, man, but I ain't with that disrespect. Like niggas going too hard talking shit about the homies, especially Pac. Let the homies rest.
Yeah, man, let the homie rest, man. And
the niggas speaking on Pac in a negative way, and I feel like they're using him, they Suge, everybody, they do the shit to basically everybody to try to blow themselves up. Nigga, I ain't having that. I'm still breathing. I ain't having that shit no more, dog. And that's why I did the interview. You know what I mean? Usually I don't do shit like that. I take my ass to the studio and I, get my little bread and keep pushing. But I'm not really with that, man. I ain't okay with that shit. So I had to say something before I get myself in trouble. So we ain't doing that. We don't live like that no more.
Nah, man, I definitely agree with you. I ain't one of the ones that be, back and forth on some internet shit neither. But, sometimes we just got to express our inner thoughts sometimes, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And let the world know that, from our perspective, from a different perspective, that we're going to keep riding. And, and man, look, man, they roll forever. So shit, man, riding to Pac, man, to the end of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on. That. Like I said on that interview, they didn't evoke the sleeping giant. It's on. It's on.
Indeed.
And that light switch gonna stay on now. It's on.
And I'm glad y'all doing that too, because Tupac my favorite rapper of all time. You know what I mean? And I don't even like niggas try to go against his greatness with the ink pen either. You know what I mean? Because I get into those debates with people, when they want to know who the best rappers are. You know what I mean? But they don't be touching people's soul like Pac did. You feel me? So they can't. There's no debate. You know what I mean? And
even with that, I feel like other people who they put in the category with Pac that's not living anymore. We would just throw their names out there, but certain people they put in that was only really one album in the game.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
so you can't. There's really no comparison.
There's no disrespect to Dayz, but he didn't have enough material to be in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I gotta push that line because I'm always pushing that West Coast lyrics.
Well, yeah, he did his thing. I'm gonna tell you something. Me personally, that first album, Warning was the shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, even the Bompton, you know, he did his due, but that's just like nigga. If LeBron James don't win 5 rings minimum, they ain't gonna be considering him with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan in the next 2 years.
Yeah, you right.
He has to win. So what's the fucking difference?
I call them rap media suckers because what it is they get a chance to get up there and talk what they're talking, you know, and they supposed to be music journalists and critics, but they not really looking at the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we go back to Tupac now and the Brenda's Got a Baby, just the things that he covered on that song alone, nobody was talking about. Like incest, teen pregnancy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
the problem with the government not giving assistance. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And back then he was trying to embed it into the minds of the youngsters. Like, look, you know, we got to start caring for our others and our own as well. So, you know, it's like
and also what he meant was we got to do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to do better. Definitely.
We got to do better.
Hey, let me say something. Let me interrupt y'all for a second. Whoever got the live stream on, listening to it live,
I can hear it too.
Yeah, because it's causing it the echo. If y'all can cut that down.
Feedback, I hear it too.
Yeah.
That's how big Reggie's show is, man. Them motherfuckers live stream all over the world.
Man, now y'all know what I had to do. We're at Death Row.
Yeah, I ain't even know, Red. Hey, Red, I didn't even know you was cracking like that. Man, I had to find out from Bo.
That what?
Man. That you popping.
Oh, man. We ain't popping. We just trying to... It's really John Hyland from Bomb1st and my boy from 313 that's doing it, and we just... You know, we had some fools out there that were trying to assassinate my character. Come on, whoever got that on, we got turned it down. Somebody was trying to really assassinate my character, and I just, you know, I got this little time.
But that's what it's all about, though. You feel me? If you ain't doing that,
you gotta remember.
If you're not doing shit, if you ain't popping, you know, you're not popping and shit you talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
And then not only you got, hey, Reg, you gotta remember.
Well, that's the reason why
the last
young
2 years
generations right now, they know
If
they
it ain't-
rap is whack. They know they ain't got no good push. They know they ain't got no good content to talk about because they not from that era. So they knowing, okay, well, I'd rather have some bad attention than good attention. That's why they come out and say, Pac is born. Because, see, these dudes weren't even born when Pac was out. So they don't even understand it. They don't even understand the game has changed.
Yeah, a lot of them probably got conceived to pop music.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Y'all
That
hot
part.
babies. Y'all got made. You know what I'm saying?
But let me say this: a lot of people on this, and we're talking about the YouTubers now, but a lot of people on this forum, man, I tell you, they know everything about y'all. They know these are good people that do research and read and study and care about the Death Row Tupac era, and just love it. And so it's like 90% of these people on here are just good people that just want to know good content. And that's why we're just trying to put it out there and bring people like y'all that was around. Because this nigga that was out there before was just putting a little paperwork and shit and was saying, this is what happened. This is what happened just off of paperwork. And I was like, oh, no, y'all can't do this. We got to go and get niggas that know what they're talking about. And so this dude out there named Rail from 313. And then John, of course, from, Bomb1st, y'all know. And we just started, just trying to smash on it. And I'm
gonna say this too, Reg. And Reg, I know you know me well. You've been knowing me basically my whole fucking life. You know I normally don't do shit like this. I don't speak on shit, but I'm for real tired of shit. Is disrespectful, dog.
Man, the shit is beyond disrespectful, man.
I talked to Noble today, and he like, man, bro, all that shit, nigga, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And like I said on that interview, I know damn well Noble can't do nothing with nothing that got to do with Pac shit
and let somebody let him do it.
Yeah.
And
indeed.
I love that nigga too. That nigga family. In my opinion, we the outlaws. We can do what niggas can do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Straight up.
I don't get why niggas that's supposed to be in the mix and family going online bashing niggas when you got a nigga number and you can holler at him. This is why I didn't really go in on niggas like Cobain or people that niggas really got love for. Because I could have acted a complete fool on that interview yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, but you talked to him.
I could have called niggas out and had niggas ready to call the police on me because they're scared as a motherfucker. But no, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I just feel like niggas, if niggas got an issue, man, niggas need to holler at. If niggas got a problem with me, my phone number's in the same since cell phones came out. Holler at me.
And I know it's people like you know, you and all that people that want to stand up. Nuttso that wanted to stand up for Pac and stuff like that just didn't have the platform. And unfortunately, I know who y'all talking about. Y'all don't like to call out names and stuff, but I'll say some of the outlaws that y'all feel that should have been riding for Pac a little more because people would have heard it and respected. You know, respect what they were saying, and I think they just kind of sitting back in the back seat and letting other people like, you know, the Wack 100s and all of that to speak negatively on Pac. Now I'm the one that gave the Wack 100 a platform to speak, but I wanted to hear his side and to know.
So it's your fault.
Well, the latest one. But before that, there was a whole bunch of people that was giving him the platform.
I was fucking with you.
I know you fucking with me, but I told people as they said, oh no, he didn't know Pac. He had never met Pac. He never laid eyes on Pac. And why is he saying this? I don't know. I don't know what his motive is. So, but it's good to see people like you and Nuttso and all of that to come out and say, hey, wait a minute, hold on. This is what's real about Pac. You know, even Kurt Cobain, you know, Kurt Cobain was trying to really be real and show the realism.
He was.
And I think he went overboard. But all he was just trying to do was humanize Pac. Is all he was really trying to do. And a lot of people didn't understand that and took it to another level. But
no, he took it to another level because he started talking crazy.
Well, he let that alcohol get to him. That's what that
was. But like I'm gonna send that nigga a case and have him to do another interview. And I bet you he won't say that shit again.
Even drunk or not, huh?
Man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, before it's all said and done, once we get everybody calmed down, we may even call Corona, let him try to.
I said I got love for Cobain. That's a homie. You know what I mean? I really respect his work. So we ain't never really we you know kicked it. We ain't never worked together, none of that. But that Cobain was around. You know what I mean? That's the homie. Yeah. So it kind of shocked me when I heard what he said. You know what I mean? It was almost comical, but it kind of, I'm like, hold on, call him. Let me get him on the phone right now. Nigga, what's up with that shit you said?
Yeah.
Damn. What I do? I don't know.
Hey, Nuttso, they want you to talk about Ghetto Star for a minute. A couple of people asked to have you talk about Ghetto Star.
Oh, okay. Ghetto Star. I live a life of a Ghetto Star. I'm gonna break it down from beginning to the end on that one real quick. Not try to make a long story short. But how Ghetto Star came about, me and Pac was riding. We was in the double R riding, and old school music, an old school song came on the radio, and then I was like, "That's tight." And then Pac was like, "Yeah, that's tight." I said, "So if I get my homeboy to make it, we can knock that one out." He was like, "Yeah, get him to make it." So I called my homeboy back in the day, named G.O. Twice. I'm like, "Man, I got one for you, man. Come on, you got to knock this out, man. You got to be quick." So to make a long story short, Pac flew him down to Death Row. So we in the studio. He sent before he flew down. He sent like a. No, he didn't. He flew him down. Now we in the studio. We in Can-Am Death Row Studios. He's creating the finishing touches to Ghetto Star beat, and me and Pac sitting there, you know, writing. And Pac, of course, you know, zooming through his verses like this and that and that. So we writing, and I'm like, okay, let's name it Dairy and one of our own. So Ghetto Star was like 2 titles before it became Ghetto Star. we writing to that same beat, and then burying one of our own was a title to it. And then he was like, as we writing, he later said, you know what? You ain't gonna be mad at me if we change the title. Well, I'm like, hell no, let's do it. Whatever, I'm rocking with you. So he was like, all right, let's change the title to a little something more different. So we just vibed and trying to figure out a title for it, and then he just came out with Ghetto Star, man. The Life of a Ghetto Star. I'm like, that's dope. Let's do it. So end up writing to it. We in the studio. Some dude walks in the studio and just leans up against the wall. And the whole time he just, I'm to the right of Pac, Pac to the left of me. This dude walks in to the left of Pac and just leans up against the wall. So I guess he's agitating Pac, and Pac just stopped the music and look at me and say, man, Nuts, this your homeboy? I'm like, man, I ain't know that nigga. I'm here to the neck. Pac looked at me like, oh, for real? He just seen green light in his eye. He turned to me and said, man, who you in here with? Dude said, man, I just looked on the board last week and seen that you had a session for today, so I decided to come up. Man, Pac smashed on it. He was like, nigga, you got to go. And he went in there, man, who let this nigga in here? Man, my session's supposed to be closed. And yeah. So Pac went off flashing on people about dude getting in and, you know, whatnot. So dude ended up leaving, and Pac come back to the board. He like, man, I thought that was your homeboy. Man, I was like, damn, why this nigga Nuttso trying to keep agitating? I was like, man, I don't even know that nigga Pac. I don't know who that nigga was. I thought you knew the nigga. Like, hell no, I ain't know that nigga. So, of course, I guess that made Pac finish up his verse a few more seconds faster. So he came back up in there, shit. He went straight to the booth and went there and laid that motherfucker. He came out. I'm still writing my verse. He go back in there and lay another one. Then he like, man, let's do this like this, man. Let's just gas this bitch back to back verses. I'm like, man, I'm following your lead. How you want to do it? Let's do it. And then we gassed the verses, and then he came. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna get Danny Boy on it." And then he got Danny Boy on it to sing that. So Danny Boy in the background singing that. He was singing like humming that to Danny Boy, like singing just like this, just like this, just like that. And you know, bam, and that was a masterpiece that came out. And that was like, I believe, one of maybe like 2 or 3 original songs that came out on the Better Dayz album, if I ain't mistaken. So that was definitely one of the original ones in the gate. That man, there's a whole lot of history to that, man. You know what I'm saying? That song, as far as that was one of the songs, one of 2 of the songs that I had saved for Pac moms and gave her the masters to that. And in returns, she blessed me with royalties and a payment up front, and you know, things like that. So,
yeah, man, I wish whoever has to listen to themselves talk, whoever's on the stream that has to listen to themselves talk, would turn that damn computer or that turn it down, because y'all killing us, man.
I know who it's not. I don't know who it is, but I know who it is not.
Yeah,
man,
somebody doing that shit on purpose, bro. Because you just said that shit too many times.
They stopped now. It doesn't stop now. So whoever did it fixed it, I think. No, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, man, that was the masterpiece of the Ghetto Star and how that got created. And 2 of them, Ghetto Star and Don't Sleep, was the 2 masters that I ended up saving and later giving to Pac moms. And Ghetto Star was done at Can-Am Death Row, and Don't Sleep was done at MC Hammer's studio, which was off of Hollywood.
Yeah. New York Yanks wanted me to tell you, Deuce, we appreciate you keeping it 100. And then, Big Time wanted to tell you, you're a good dude for giving Pac's mom the masters. Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
Yep. And Killer Sway said something about
what he's supposed to do.
Don't Sleep with Dad. Who did that song? Don't Sleep with Dad.
The one with Dayz did now I think it's 2 songs. It's called Don't Fall Asleep, and one of them is called Don't Sleep. And I believe Dayz did the Don't Fall Asleep, as well as Dayz had a little bit of production credits on Don't Sleep, which is my song. When Don't Sleep was created, that was an interesting creation right there because that motherfucker was hard. Man. And
man, let me tell you something about Dayz. Dayz is by far the most underrated producer that I could ever think of. Dayz is incredible.
Yeah, that boy raw. That boy got some bangers. It
was
crazy
shit.
Because
I don't understand why motherfuckers don't understand that. Dayz is the absolute shit.
Yeah, Dayz got some
on production
for sure.
Yeah. And Big Time Dayz.
That's the shit, my nigga. Dayz is hard.
No masters of Pac. That's just Dayz talking shit. He don't have no Pac masters, man. Trust me, they put it out.
Everybody know. Hey, we all know how that game played, boy. That's called Monopoly.
Monopoly, right? But
don't work that way. Come on, man. I know that shit.
With a couple of little homies at the time, we all was little homies, but he came with Moo and them, and it was this dude, Hammer. Hammer said Dayz sent the beat over. So when Hammer played the beat, it was only like a drum kick and like a couple of other instruments. So Hammer say, man, I'm gonna call this dude named Chicago Craig to come through. This dude is raw. He played everything, live. So when he came through, this dude named Chicago Craig, he came through with like this big ass bag on his back. And then he just laid everything out. And this boy had all kind of type of instruments and shit. I mean, this boy had some shit I ain't never seen before. It looked like the boy had sea clams that was making noises and shit. And I was like, this boy raw. So he came in and put the spices to the song and added all those extra little shit up in there. That all that little extra shit up in there was played live through some African instruments that he had brought to the studio. And man, we laid that shit out and that shit came out dope.
Yeah. Hey, let's hear from Riskie and Top Dog. I know they've been hanging on. I don't know if Crooked Eye's still there. But,
I'm here. I'm just chilling.
You're chilling. Okay. Yeah. I'm just listening to y'all. Get it in. What's up, Nuttso? What's up, Top Dog? I ain't talking.
What it do, my brother?
What's good, champ? I'm straight, man. I'm blessed. What's good with it?
Man, that's right, man. I'm just out here chilling, man. It's good to hear from y'all, man. Nuttso, I just hopped in up with you, a couple of months ago. I see you still didn't get on that thing, you feel me?
Which one?
Man, I was trying to, get you hooked up with the Death Row Chronicles.
Oh, yeah, man. I reached out.
Nobody called me for that shit.
And I never did get a call back from it. And I was like, okay, well, maybe they, a little too busy, or maybe they didn't finish it up, or maybe I got at her a little too late. But yeah, I definitely reached out to that number and couldn't get a call back though, and I definitely appreciate that one. You know what I mean? That was a nice thing.
I mean, she did that to a lot of people. Wack, I tried to plug you too. It was a lot of people that I tried to plug.
Yeah, hey, but let me tell you something. Hey, listen, let me tell you something though.
Riskie saying he tried to plug on somebody, and I don't want to plug him in. But
hey, Red.
Actually,
listen though.
What?
Reg and Riskie. Them motherfuckers did not want to pay me a penny.
Oh, yeah. They didn't want to pay nobody a penny. That's
man, I ain't gonna be able to do that. But this is shit. Well, the thing is, this is shit. This is actually priceless information. This is priceless shit. It's not a lot of motherfuckers. Our area is really only two motherfuckers around, which is me and Trey, that can say anything, and you and Reg. That's from our area.
Yeah.
And everybody. There had certain motherfuckers on there that couldn't even tell them shit that they wanted to know because certain motherfuckers wasn't fair for those particular scenarios that they did break off.
But
the whole thing with that whole Death Row Chronicles thing was too is that they wanted the nigga to really talk up on a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't really willing to talk up on. Like I told him, hey, I go back to my neighborhood every day. You feel me? And I got niggas that I speak to, and I'm not finna talk to y'all about that, especially if I'm talking to, and I'm giving them my history for free. So I'm not finna talk about where I come from and other niggas because
because that ain't got nothing to do with the history of the death row where I come from, the street part of it. You know what I mean? And that's really what they wanted to know, because they actually interviewed me for about an hour and 30 minutes, and out of that whole hour and 30 minutes, the only time that I really got was just speaking on Hit 'Em Up when it came out. You feel me? Because they were, like I said, they wanted a whole bunch of information from me that I wasn't willing to give them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard that about the homie too. But at the end of the day, like I told Treeze, they ain't gonna fucking really come at me because they know they probably ain't gonna get shit. They think they probably gonna get snapped on. I don't fucking know.
What happened though, and Crooked Eye pointed it out to me, was they didn't really do any justice or want to do any justice to the row area, which is good. Man, we can do that later. They really want just to do the death row area. And not so much the row area.
Man, that shit was so watered down that even
shit, I'm from the death row area. And like I said, ain't nobody out at me.
Yeah,
you know exactly, because they didn't want to hit up everybody.
Well,
you know,
like you said, Wack, you just started putting your name out there just in the last week or two.
Well, right? Shit, this is the second fucking book my name is in, so obviously they know.
Hey, yo, Reggie, they went right past the road era, man. I was kind of like, yo, I thought somebody would reach out to me on that level, especially since I already did a show with BET, you know, that I created for them. So, you know what I mean? I was like, wow, they ain't even reach out. They just skipped right past that whole era, you know what I'm saying? And that was, hey, man, we was in there working. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? You're bringing up a good point where I'm going to reach out to the dude, Mario Diaz, who was the producer on it, and see if he wanted to do something with the row area and get the second part of shit, you know, when he came.
I feel like it would be that's kind of necessary.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, you know, having me there's a lot of
very necessary.
Left Eye they don't have a clue of what was going on with Left Eye when she was on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they want to know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and then even with y'all, because everybody know y'all shit. Everybody know y'all music. Y'all niggas, like I said earlier, y'all niggas was knocking shit out the park. So I feel like everybody know they know you Crooked Eye for show. You know what I mean? They know they know y'all niggas, man, and I feel like that's a real definite part of the whole Death Row or the Row legacy.
Yeah, they need to really sit down. If they really sat down and created a budget for the people that was really with Pac and really know some valuable information that won't discriminate themselves, man, they will have a bomb ass episode, man. Because I got shit that I ain't even let loose in interviews. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, come on now, y'all.
I don't even do no damn interviews, except, you know, that one.
And that's a good point too. That's 2 shows. Y'all done came up with 2 shows that's sitting right here. You got that.
And I kind of think that now, I should have probably been said something, but you know, that ain't my thing, man.
Yeah. Especially doing it for free.
But you got that history, bro, so you need to let everybody know your history too.
Well, he gonna get it. He gonna get it because he gonna be out there, because he's out there now that defend all of these fools that's been going out and talking negative on Pop, and he's ready to do it. I really feel it in his heart that he's ready to do it for a few weeks and discredit a lot of people. And so he got the 2 platforms. You know, he can always come over here on Bomb1st. But then he done hooked up with our boy at 313, and they're going to be doing something. I heard they were talking about doing something at least once or twice a week. So I think it'd be good. I think that'd be good just to telling those different stories, and that's going to get him out there. Nuttso, people already know about you and your relationship with Nuttso. Riskie did down there all the artwork, Pop. And then
teamwork makes you dream work.
That's one thing. And then the row, how can you not start off with the row part without, really Top Dogg and the Realest? The Top Dogg, the Realest, and Crooked Eye, and Eastwood. That's just right there, So, for those of y'all that came on the show late, y'all go back and listen to it, because we had J-Flexx on the show earlier. We had Eastwood on the show earlier. And we had Val Young on the show. Then it turned into the Joe Cool show for a while.
That nigga Joe Cool. Yeah, he is. I'm sure he is. But he was on. That nigga was on 3.
Yeah.
I'm a good nigga. Joe Fool,
Just think what he used to drink and smoke. How do you say it? I tell you,
150, 151. What the fuck you think?
Hey, but he a real good nigga.
Hey, Jacoby's going hard though, but yeah, he is. And he meant it. He meant it.
Yeah. Every motherfucker.
But I'm the one. I'm like, you say what you gotta say, and then it is what it is. You know what I mean?
They just don't understand where we come from when we do that artwork. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we looking for that. We looking for our dough too. So
spend a lot of time.
Hey, Riskie.
We spend all the time we get.
Yeah.
Speaking of that artwork, I know exactly what they talking about on that artwork. Like you say, whether you use it or not. I put time into it.
Yeah, because I done did artwork for cats, and cats ain't want to pay.
Hey, nigga need some ends, man.
Like that's foul, you know. But
I know you did a lot. You did shit for me. You know, you did church and shit for me. But I'm gonna say this too, as far as artists are concerned. You remember back in the days, producers didn't blow up like famous unless he was Dre, like Puffy, or you know what I mean, Jermaine Dupri. So it's the same thing. Just like I was saying about the shit that Cobain said. These producers and the artists put in a whole lot of work to make shit perfect, and a lot. And the shit is not easy. But back in the day, they got the money, but they didn't really get no recognition.
They get no recognition. That was a difference.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I get that too. I feel like they not wasn't necessarily discredited, but they just didn't get the props that they deserve.
Yeah, cheated out of their skills. They got cheated out of their recognition on their skills.
And that's why everybody. I tell
back in the day, you know,
rest in peace, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker became a billboard on Wilshire. You know
that was my dog. You know, that's who I was in the car with when that shit happened in Vegas.
Yeah, man. His dog would pick me up every day for work. You know what I mean? That was my boy. Crooked Eye. What's up with you, man? I know you probably don't remember me, but you know, I was the cat that was drawn to, and I hooked up with you a couple of times with Ahmad back in the day up at Freeway.
Crooked Eye. Did you hear?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Hey, he was just telling you what's up. That's Riskie, the guy that did most of the artwork during your era. Well, I think he did it in the Death Row area, but in your era as well.
Who
was it that drew the artwork that we put on the billboard or your artwork?
That was Hen-Dog.
That was Hen-Dog.
Oh, Hen-Dog. Okay, Hen did that. Okay.
Yeah, man. That shit is.
When we were sitting on Crooked Eye sitting on Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
into the office and Reg was like, yeah, man, we got your artwork in motion, man, and it was Riskie drawing it, and it's tricky because when I talked to Riskie, man, he was like, man, I think I still got that artwork for you. I was like, damn,
I still do got it, bro. I got a big ass portfolio with all my sketches I used to do at the front desk. Yeah, I was a jack of all trades. I used to answer the phone, do promotions and all of that. So I got all my sketchbooks from sitting at the desk just drawing and doing all of that up there. You know what I mean? So I know for sure I still got that.
Hey, Riskie, I remember back in the days, Riskie used to hang out right next door to my house, right on Stockton, right, Red? Right next door to my mama's house, right?
Okay.
All the time, right? So when I got with y'all, right, I would see Riskie in the hood. I started smoking weed with them niggas. Riskie like 5 years older than me.
Okay.
I've been smoking weed with them niggas since I was a little.
Everybody older than you.
That part.
Wack was 15, 16 when he came around.
Man.
We should have been calling you youngster.
Right.
Wack was the youngest dude, but he was always around in the mix with us, though. He was
Wack was about it. He had the older brother.
Yeah, he was about it. It was like, hey, I've taught that nigga a lot, and I learned a lot from that nigga. We've been friends all these years. Like, we ain't, we might not talk for months or whatever, but shit, we right there. That's my bro. You know how that goes.
Yeah. I'm godfather of the Riskie son. Shit.
We still communicate. So that's really my nigga. Like you said, we grew up together because I used to be next door to his grandmama house all the time. So we would be hanging
every
out
day.
All the time.
Hey, let me tell y'all something about Riskie. Red, this nigga Riskie used to have a fucking purple bug, right? Where I'm talking about the craziest sound system you can get your damn hands on.
Man, I got that from Tony.
Hey, Riskie, but what were you running? What were you running that sound system with, though?
Oh shit! I had a Walkman, nigga. That shit. Was that shit?
Hey, that shit used to have every alarm on stocking going off.
I remember those days. Motherfucker riding down the street with a Walkman. Oh, Tony Perry.
Yeah, I got it. I had
that was my basketball buddy.
Was connected with a Walkman, and that shit used to beat. But my boy,
hey, that shit was banging.
Turn me on to that. You feel me? Because I felt like I already was driving the toy, so why not have the sounds beating with a toy? You feel me? So, man, we used to do a lot of crazy shit in the neighborhood, man. That shit the beat though. That used to beat.
Yeah, that shit beyond beat.
Let me give a
that shit was crazy.
To the people that's on here, y'all. What up, Ray Gunn? Jason Griffith. All of y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in there and staying with us, doing that little episode. I know some of y'all saw it funny. I know some of y'all didn't like it. I know we lost a lot of subscribers doing that point, but it's all good. You know, some of our people had to get some things off their chest, and we'll get it worked out. That was just a day in death row. That was just a day in death row. So that's all good. Yeah. Friends know what's up, man.
Tune in again.
Yep. So we got good and bad. Yep. So we appreciate you. Yeah.
Hey, Crooked Eye on the phone. Crooked Eye still on the phone?
Yeah, I'm here. Yo, what's up?
Crooked Eye put that nigga off.
Crooked Eye is my nigga. I gave Crooked Eye an Akon record, nigga. Akon, nigga, like Crooked Eye is my family.
Yeah, we knocked the Akon record out with Detail, that producer. You know what I'm saying? Akon, you know, we gave him the bag. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope record, man. You know, I still go all over the world right now. People be like, yo, that Akon record, Dream Big. So everybody listening out there, go check out that Dream Big if you haven't heard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Crooked Eye featuring Akon.
You know what I'm saying? It was really one of them joints, you know what I'm saying? But I was with RBX yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, they always ask about RBX. RBX was before my time, so I didn't know much about RBX. But he gets a lot of respect in this
I tell him, man, you ought to interview him, man. He was telling me some real cool stories about when they was creating the Chronic album. You know
he was before my time. So that'd be good if you can make that happen. I'm sure John will really appreciate that. Yeah,
for sure.
I got to run it by John, but
Hey, Crooked Eye. Because you had a nigga would have loved to be a fucking fly on that wall, right?
Man, you feel me? I told him, that's a book, everything you just said. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he really, really was talking about some behind-the-scenes stories that I never heard before about one of the greatest West Coast albums ever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I know RBX.
Yeah, him and Hutch from Brother Law would be two good ones from that. We got to work on.
I seen Hutch 2 weeks ago. Me and Hutch, I was with Hutch. So,
okay.
Hit me up. Let me know, man. You know, I
try to. That chimed in? Somebody chimed in or chimed out? Maybe somebody chimed out. I think I was.
I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever's here is all good. Top dog.
Man, I'm here to support you, man, for sure. You know what I mean? Because I know you supported me.
I know you, Wack. You know how it is.
Man, y'all already know, man. Oakland Bay area, man, got some support for y'all, man. You know what I mean?
So you always there for us, so you know. You just
if it wasn't you, Reg, I probably wouldn't even did it. Bro, I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. I probably would have bailed out and pulled up on a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Real hit me like, man, this is shit that even with the interview yesterday, and I want people to understand and know that too, that I know you put that shit together that I did yesterday. You know, Real, my brother, we talk probably 4 or 5 times a day. So he hit me, and I said I was gonna make it happen, so I made it happen. But if it wasn't you behind it, I probably wouldn't have did it. But I feel like it's family. You want us.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it. When somebody needs to say something.
Yeah. Well, and we need it, and we need that. And
I just feel like one of us that really, that really was in the mix and really there need to say something. You know what I mean? I feel like people keep kind of throwing the homie name out there, Pac name in a very negative way, And I also feel like they throw Trey name out there in a very negative way.
Exactly, because
and I don't think that
his Pac was old. You know, it wasn't like he was trying to influence a. When we're talking about that, we're talking about Trey now. Influence a young man. He was talking to a 25-year-old man that night.
And Pac wasn't a follower.
Yeah.
I can tell you a story that, since we're supposed to tell a story, I'll tell you a story that Suge told me about Pac when they did the shit for Above the Rim. He tried to sign Pac. You know about that, Red?
Yeah, I heard about it. He told me he wasn't ready. Yeah.
And he told me that he told Pac that, you know, that was when Pac was on the shoot before Black Chick. Baby, I'm on the phone. I know I got a little 2-year-old that stalks me. But he says that he told Pac what he wanted to sign him. They did, you know, how long would he want it and all that. And he said, he told Pac that you can't be dissing the white people and, you know what I mean, talking shit about the white people. And he said, Pac told him, man, I'm going to do what the fuck I do because this is what I do or whatever. And Pac told him, if you ain't with it, then fuck you. he told Pac, fuck you too, Pac. But he took it like not disrespectful, but like, oh, this motherfucker's got balls. You know what I mean? This nigga really got heart. This little nigga really got heart.
Yeah.
And that's what started him to really want to sign Pac.
Yeah, and to be honest, when he went up there originally, his intentions wasn't to sign Pac. His intentions was just to really look out and go see him.
Yeah, I know.
He thought he could get him out on no appeal bond. He didn't know that until he got the attorneys involved. And
yeah, he told me
he
that.
was really just going out there just to really look out, because you know, Interscope and them wasn't looking out for him anymore. And so people, you know, she'll always get that bad rap and stuff, but she really had a heart. I don't think it's any of us.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end we all may have
honestly
you know they are.
That's why I
don't want to tell you know they
I only speak bad on Suge to not be a fake nigga, because no matter what the media say about him, I didn't witness the bad side of Suge. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't never, and Reg, you know, I spent a lot of time. Once I came around, I was there everywhere that nigga went. And that was at his request. I couldn't even be in the hood because I think he thought I was going, you know.
He really wanted
that was his thing. He told me, you ain't got to. Pac came at Suge about me rapping once. He got me in that damn cut and big freestyle since Mike Rooney was telling him how good I can rap, right? Yeah. So he came at signing with the shit. He really wanted, you know, he was starting his Machiavelli thing, so he really wanted me to sign to Machiavelli Records and not the road. That boy said, I don't give a fuck about you rapping. You supposed to be running this company, because remember, at that time, it's only air basically the Taj, as far as boys go.
Yeah.
So he was like, shit, I need you, you run this company. So remember, Reg, I went to all Snoop depositions, all of that shit. I had the nigga briefcase all the time. It was for a reason. It wasn't because I was his fucking assistant or I wanted to have the shit.
No, he wanted you around. He was running the game.
He really wanted me to learn. And I also think that as far as my career go with music, I ain't never had no management, no help, no team like that. But I think I know too much, or at that time being that young, I knew too much. I used to blow Jackie Jackson in mind when they tried to put up them fucking contracts. Because I would sit right there and read them. You know what I mean? Because this is shit that this nigga, and I got it at that time. This is why this nigga was I thought he was trying to make me be a nerd.
Yeah.
But I got it at that time. I was 20. I'm like, oh, okay, now. Because I seen this shit. I didn't need to send that paperwork to no lawyer because I knew.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. That's why I say I'm going to always have love for y'all niggas, man. Because, like I said, y'all saved my ass.
Suge was definitely good for, allowing the artist to see the business side. Some people hide that from execs because they want to keep the artist dumbed down, you know what I mean? But he definitely showed me a gang of the business. I mean, I sat in some meetings, Def Jam South with Scarface, you know what I mean, in New York, and different people, you know what I mean, getting my business IQ up. You know what I mean? So I gotta give that to him off rip. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you was letting in the shit that you already knew.
Oh yeah, for sure, my brother. So
hey man, I'll put it like this, man. Coming up in these motherfucking streets, man, I done seen a whole bunch of shit from a whole bunch of different kind of type of niggas. And you know what I mean? So look, a nigga still hung with him and a nigga didn't. Some of them made it out the game, some of them didn't. This is life, man. When you grow up in the hood, you take chances. Motherfucker ain't finna look at this situation and be like, oh, no, I ain't going over there. They getting it in over there. Hell nah. Man, nigga take chances coming up in these motherfucking hoods, man, over a cube of sugar. You feel me? So, man, when you come to get that bread, man, you got to, man, you gonna use that, you know, every nigga, you come from the hood, every nigga just like you.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like I was over there in the aftermath camp. I was with Drake for a minute. C-Style took me over there with Drake, and you know, Drake showed a lot of interest in me. You know what I'm saying? But Suge was ready to cut the check, man. And like you said, it's like shit. We trying to get out the hood. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Make sure
a lot of people man, real niggas know what time it is when it comes to getting out the hood. Only a nigga that's a late bloomer will go back to the hood when he get older. You see what I'm saying? See, niggas
man, let me tell you something, man. That house in the hood, my grandma's house paid for, right? I made sure that motherfucker paid for, right?
Right.
I wouldn't move back to that. That's Iraq. I wouldn't move back on the block unless I had it.
Man, I mean, you know, it's all about.
I like being out here in the suburbs with all these diverse ass communities and my kids not growing up like I did.
Yeah, that part.
Right on.
So motherfucker be.
I ain't never going back to the neighborhood. I mean, I'm in the neighborhood all the time, but I ain't gonna move, and I'm not gonna raise my kids on the block.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing right there.
Man, that's what I ain't doing.
Indeed.
Big facts.
They big now, and they know.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Big facts.
Appreciate you, Big Mike. Appreciate you saying that, man. Yeah, but they Kenneth, two big supporters, Supreme and Kenneth McLean, going back about your song "So Damn Hood." Crooked Eye. They love that shit. They said they remember.
Oh yeah, that's that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's that shit though. Hey, this is what I do, Crooked Eye. That's that shit though.
My G. That was a ball, man. Shit was out. The studio was packed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did the hook, and then Disco walked in like, man, let me sing that hook. And we was just like, all right, what are you gonna do? But he blew it out the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man.
He got some flashback memory for you though, Reg.
I think that's another underrated artist, singer, as far as Cisco go. I mean, they had they antics that they did to try to stand out, but that dude could sing.
Yeah, he could sing, but he got weird. He can't be weird. You can't be that weird. He got too weird.
That part.
But that was that
you can't be on that motherfucker looking like. Hey, you can't be a black boy George out here, or people are gonna put shit on you.
Okay.
Whether you like Dale or not, when you running around this motherfucker with your hair can,
man,
people going, especially back then. Especially back then, they shooting shots. Oh, something wrong with this nigga. This nigga got sugar in his tank, or whatever they gonna say.
Straight up.
Crooked Eye, was you up there that night when we had to put hands on that boy when he talking about he tried to sue me, talking about he got paralyzed? When at the studio that night when David Thomas tried to bring those.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think that made me think of, because wasn't that the night when Cisco was up there working too? Was it around that time?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's what made me think of that.
I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Reg, remember?
I remember going to David. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Let top dog. He trying to say something. You know, he got that low key voice like Tupac.
Hey, that wasn't me talking. That was somebody else, Reg.
Oh, that's somebody else? Nuttso. I was going to say.
Oh, that's not. He sound like.
I remember one of them classic moments for you, man. Top floor. Looking over LA, man. Where was we at? That's a quiz question for you. Top floor, whining and dining.
Monty.
Yes, that was the spot.
Y'all done woke that nigga up, but
Monty.
that's Westwood though.
Yeah, Monty.
I ate many big steaks at Monty. My first filet mignon and prime rib. Prime rib, lobsters, crabs.
That was all our first time eating lobsters.
Yeah.
That was my first time.
Exactly, mine too.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit was so dope, laid out so right, man. I think the rumor was Suge spread it out about 10, 15 racks for that whole level and stuff.
Oh man, every time we went there, because he took everybody. He always wanted everybody to come and enjoy Monty's, man. That's what I think about.
My first time. The first time I went there is the night Snoop got acquitted, and we had that big party up in that big party, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
We was about.
That's the day I met you, Nuttso.
Hey, Nuttso, were you in the? Were you in the film?
That was the day you and Nuttso met.
Were you in the same? Well, Wack, I know you was in it. Were you in the same team? Nuttso? Were you in the meeting, the artist meeting that they had before we went to Monty's?
Yep. I was in the meeting because I think I was down there for 2 days before that.
Okay. Yeah.
So you was in that meeting 2 days before that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
What about the party? Hey, both of y'all. What about the party we had in Malibu, at our house in Malibu, when Hammer had, it was about 100 motherfuckers from Oakland. You remember that shit, Reg?
Hey, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Well, you know, whenever Hammer goes around, that was one thing about Hammer. He always had 100 motherfuckers with him. So
it was so big. Remember that nigga got lit.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how that came about. We was Ham and came, and, you know, we was fucking with Ham Chuck. That's how I got introduced to the role. For those that don't know. And yeah, Ham came to us and said, "Man, we're going down there to the Soul Train Boys, man. We need to round them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, he spread the word to a couple of the, you know, cats, and between a few of us, me, myself, and I, gathered up a good half of them motherfuckers, definitely. And man, we had Southwest playing cracking. That motherfucker was like Soul playing, man. We was on that bitch. Hey, man, that shit was going down, man. Ham say, hey, look, man, this is how we gonna do it. He said, everybody pay for their flights. But I'm gonna pay for y'all tuxedos. So go down to Felix and get y'all tuxedos, get fitted. Man, we was down in that motherfucker in and out like ants. We ended up there getting sized up, and we flew down there, and we checked in at the Mondrian, and across the street, I believe it was the Hyatt. And when we checked in, man, we were scattered out around that thing, man. There was so many of us, man. And then we met up with Suge and everybody, man. So it was like everybody from the Bay had.
That's when they all had T-shirts on, and y'all had suits on, tucks on.
Yeah, they had. What
people
met up with I was like, yeah, man, this is the movement, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a lovely moment. I got pictures from back then.
One love to all of you fellas.
Man, all right, Joe Cool. Thanks, bro.
All right, Joe Cool. I'm gonna have Red shoot me your line, man, and I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, man.
Fuck that one nigga. I meant that. One love.
Hey, this nigga crazy, bro.
Guys better give him his money, right?
Mr. J85. We trying to fuck with a white rapper. We trying to fuck with the dude Milkbone. What album was that on? Was that on Chronic 2000? We put Milkbone on. But what did we put Milkbone on? We put Milkbone on.
That was on the Chronic 2000.
Okay. Yeah, Milkbone. So we tried, but you know, Eminem had already stole the show. So
yeah, and what y'all could have been Milkbone. Hey, look, y'all could have been Milkbone before Eminem came out. And when he came out, it was gonna be a rap.
It was on.
Yeah.
Eminem is hard.
Yeah, we can't hate on Eminem.
Eminem dope as shit.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
I wouldn't give a fuck if he was green. That nigga hard, man.
And he don't got no bad feelings. You know what I'm saying?
He hard like Crooked Eye hard. He's very like Corrupt is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a whole another, like Kendrick Lamar. It's hard, like it's just different.
Yeah.
It's not the average shit. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody called Crooked Eye. They call Crooked Eye the knives of the West Coast.
Hey, I take it. I mean,
he deserves that.
He tight.
Man, I appreciate it. You know, Suge used to. Suge.
Hey, you know that. You know last time I seen you, we was in Inglewood and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I was walking up the stairs, and you were going down the stairs before you was even signed to the road. Remember that shit? And you was over there with the girl over there.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Like last time I seen you.
That was years. Woo. Yeah, man.
They said you was before Twister.
Man, you know, I had to keep them bars sharp, you know, especially like I was saying, that boy Suge, he used to tell people if you wanted a deal, you got to battle Crooked and beat him for your record deal. He just did that.
You know, he used to do that with Corrupt.
I know.
Yeah, he did.
I felt that fly. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, Crooked.
You know, he did me like that with somebody, at Red. Did you remember it, we was in Vegas in the mall?
Yeah, in the mall.
We did the same shit. Like, if you, you rap? Well, let's see. You got to fuck with see if you can hang with my little homie.
And before 2000 came, before we all started getting in trouble, he used to literally fuck niggas up if they wasted his time and was whack.
But niggas already on probation though.
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted me the other day and said, so who was that got slapped in the studio for not mixing the song down right? That's weird as shit, man.
I don't know nothing about that. Oh, that was the road days. I don't know. Riz, I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Y'all got to remember, engineers were getting paid well back then, and they were getting paid like $35 an hour, which was crazy money in the 90s. And they used to work 12-hour days and stuff like that. And so you know
that's what doctors get paid.
You know?
Yeah, I talked to Tommy Foot. That's not too long ago, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing bad to say. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tommy Foot was.
Well, Tommy was trying to do that GoFund, trying to raise money for a book or something like that.
Yeah, he was trying to raise some money for a book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't know. He wouldn't have told nothing. You know, he wouldn't have told nothing. That's why you got to watch who y'all be putting money behind on stuff like that, because there's only so much they know and so much they're going to say. Especially when they're already doing interviews scared. Scared to talk in the damn interview. You scared to talk in the interview, but you think you're going to tell it in a book?
The book ain't going to be...
Hey, here's what I think we need to do. Between us on the phone, and I don't really know, Top Dog like that, but Cookie, I know you. I seen you last when we did the last fucking Outlaw show in Long Beach, and they kept brushing us off the fucking stage. But
hey, that shit was at Cohiba.
Hey, Reg, they pushed that nigga Crooked Eye on to the point to where he said, you know what, cut the music. Y'all keep brushing us off the stage. He like, first of all, this is my motherfucking city. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And everybody outside on like, yeah. They're like, all right. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. We did about a 2-hour show that night.
Yeah, man. That shit was popping though, man.
That shit was cracking, and they wanted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was deep, man.
I just feel like at this point, that's what we need to get back to doing, and we need to do it together. This is our legacy. We have to defend it at this point. You know what I mean? Shit is way to the left. Everybody talking crazy about Pop. Niggas talking crazy about don't nobody reflect on the good shit about even Suge.
Right. Yeah, well,
he the only people that can express that shit.
He don't want to tell the truth about anything because he don't want to give nothing away. Because one day he gonna have to sit down and really do the real and do a true book and stuff. And I really think he's really holding on to that story because he know nobody's gonna be able to tell it because he or maybe he only one gonna be able to convince those boys over there who want to give up the music.
Right.
Hey, Reggie, nobody can tell your story but you though, Reggie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
I'm just talking about in defense of us being us, and they got it looking like all the artists was stupid and got fucked over, ain't nobody like it don't look like it was no love. And the reason why is because all people reflect on is the negative shit they hear starting from the top. You know what I mean? They hear fucked up shit about Suge, so nobody never speaks on the good shit about Suge. Of course, people speak on the good shit about Pac, but now people talking about all the negative shit. They don't even, you know, even the people that was in the circle, like even the people that was in the realm of things over the course of those, 10 years, they don't say shit. And we the niggas, well, they say fucked up shit, but we are the people who was there in the mix, day to day, one to one, and we don't say nothing because, nigga, we gonna keep doing what we doing and we gonna be all right, and just like let them talk. That's the thing, the conversation me and Noble had today. You know what I mean? But he like, shit, I think I need to do a fucking interview, but then he like, I'm out here for real. We're out here for real. And as far as Pac go, we lost our homeboy. That was family to all of us.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people when they talk about that bullshit about, you know, all of the accusations. Y'all just don't know how that shit hurts. Saying that somebody that you was with, you was hanging with, you was cool with, that you had something to do with their death. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool. That don't bother. You know, that don't bother me.
Yeah. And then just to keep talking about it, that's just like say somebody's brother die or one of your close homeboy die, as far as like a fan or somebody who's always speaking negatively about it. And y'all keep talking about it. Y'all keep talking about it, and people keep talking about it.
A nigga feel you on what you went through because, you know, similar situations, you know, nigga riding with one of the homies, the homeboy get knocked down, and motherfuckers had to, you know, prove otherwise.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And people don't realize that for us, you know, that was there, it ain't even about the music, that was the homie.
Exactly. That's what, yeah.
Wow.
You know, you
know what I mean? That was the homie.
Yeah.
Wow. So for me, that's why I decided to that's why I'm also fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's the homie. It ain't about the fucking music. It ain't about the money. That's the homie.
Man, Pac did homeboy shit. He did friend shit. He did brother shit. Like to a nigga when he met a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Even to me when I first came into the motherfucker, he was like, all right, man, studio over, man. We finna go back, but we finna get on it again in the morning. Man, what's up? You good? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm at the room. You know what I'm saying? Ham got the room taken care of, so I'm straight with that. I got incidentals on the room. Man, you good? You got some weed? I ain't got no weed with him, man. He gave me some weed and a couple of more dollars. You see what I'm saying? That's real nigga shit. That ain't I just fuck with him on a music level. Nah, that's showing the motherfucker, man, I fucks with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, you know.
It's a new way.
And people was like one of the reasons everybody wanted me to do their album work.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
hey,
bad.
Riskie, you can answer this question. Riskie, this a Rolex Enterprise. He's somebody that's always tuned in. I don't say it and then, you know, Riskie can echo it. And matter of fact, everybody on here can echo it. But you asked, was Roy Teste running Death Row at one point? You know, to be honest, Roy never took that position of running Death Row.
Roy never wanted that position.
He never wanted.
Yeah, Roy.
But let me just say this in fairness to Roy.
Greg, do you talk to Roy, Reg?
I haven't recently. I haven't because Roy kind of left on some. He left on bad terms. Not with me, with the company. So
can you give me Roy number? That was the homie though.
John may be able to reach out to Cedric because John is real tight. But we have
Roy got the Facebook page, but he don't never be on that motherfucker.
He don't be on it.
Yeah.
All right, Roy got a Facebook.
Yeah, Roy got a Facebook.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I don't know if he ever be on there. I sent him a request a long time ago, and he never responded back. So I don't know, you know, what was good.
Yeah.
But that, I used to have to talk to that cat every day. I was talking to that cat. Because I would be the one that would be
Yeah,
back
Rel
to
was
the
the
phone
homie,
calls
man.
and have to make up the excuses. You feel me?
Yeah. So that answers your question. There's somebody asked about Kim Brown earlier. Kim Brown had pretty much the same position as Roy did for Suge's personal assistant. And rest in peace to her mother. Her mother just passed away as well. So whoever knew about Kim Brown, apparently you have some relationship with Kim, but yeah,
God bless her dead.
she's dealing with that right now. Okay, but yeah, man. I appreciate all you guys getting on this forum and talking and dealing with it and speaking. You know, I think it went halfway like I wanted it to go, but you know, for the other ones that was entertained by it, it's all good. And,
hey, you can't go wrong with raw and uncut, man. That's the real
exactly. They might offend some, but the ones that it offended, they wasn't made for them, bro.
Hey, if they offended, then this is what I always say: they'll get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, nobody say mad forever, right?
Hey, Crooked.
Yeah.
Riskie, what's up, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just out here still doing my artwork, man. Hopefully I'll have my personal solo show.
Hey, what y'all know about Riskie? What y'all know about Riskie as a grandfather?
Can I say, man, time
hey,
goes
man, congrats,
by.
man.
Man, I appreciate that, man, for real, man. I guess I would rather be a grandfather now until I'm too old and to be able to move around and appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't ready though. These kids, man, listen.
I wasn't ready.
I ain't ready.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie.
I ain't ready. Riskie older than Nuttso.
Man, why you gotta put my age on blast, bro?
Because you old.
I'm pretty sure they gotta know I'm old, chilling back in 96, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we ain't know we good, man. You know what I mean?
No, we blessed, my nigga.
Man, I got 4 of those little motherfuckers, and I love every one of them, man.
Man, I got my daughter there, man. He a
Black
blessing.
don't crack movement, man.
I got my daughter.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got shit.
She done had 4 kids under 5. 4
Who, your daughter?
5. My daughter. 4.
Really? And how old is she?
You got 4 grandkids. She's about 29.
How old is she?
29.
What, 30?
29.
Oh, yeah.
4 under 5. I asked her one day, I said, are you just crazy or are you Mexican? And that's the most racist shit you can say.
You know, y'all that light. Hey, y'all listen. Y'all not that light for no reason.
I know, I told her I got some Mexican in me.
Hey, I ain't
Y'all got some Spanish blood or something in y'all.
Something in it, but yeah. Girl, you don't believe
But that's good though. You know, we supposed to be here to populate, man. If we don't, it ain't us. My kids ain't old enough yet though, but I mean they grown, but shit, no.
Yeah.
I ain't ready yet. I ain't even 40 yet. I ain't trying to do
I'm with you.
I gotta get my brim hats together, man, before I become a granddad.
Okay,
man.
No, so you got seeds, boy. Yeah, you better get ready. I got 3.
Man, I got 4 daughters, so I know he's gonna start popping out like man.
Oh,
man, my son already moved out, but it didn't move back.
Oh, well, you get ready then. You can be ready.
Man, I told that nigga you better buy some condoms. Hey, listen, and this is for the air too. This is what I told my son. In-house pussy is different. You rolling over, smashing.
Okay.
You gonna make a baby, boy. You better load up on condoms.
That's exactly what happened to mine, bro. Got that in-house and it was over.
I told him you better load up on condoms. You don't understand how happy I am when he's back at home. And he's 20.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
You can take care of them. You can take care of your kids and all of that then it's all good.
He can do all that, but yeah, he works and all that, and his college and shit is paid for. That's Betty job.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't be trying to have them with if you ain't gonna be with the chick either, though. If you ain't gonna be with.
I ain't with that. I've been, Reg. You have to understand. I've been with my wife as long as I've been with outlaws.
Okay. So you've been with her since you was 16.
Since I was 16 years old.
Okay. Yeah. Hey. Well,
I don't even know how she. I don't even know how she did it. I don't even know how she do it now. Shit.
Okay. Hey,
we been together for a very long
time. And let him talk to y'all for a minute so we can get him cleared up because this community is hating, and I know y'all can know anyone.
Call him. Yeah, that's my boy, man. I don't want nobody to be mad at Cobain.
Yeah, let's get this community to embrace him. I hope we ain't called it too late. Hope we ain't starting getting on that juice, but we're gonna try and see.
I hope we on that juice. I already told you, Reg.
Yeah, you said it, and I know they listen.
I will bet my life insurance policy on it.
All right, hold on.
How the hell did you get out here?
Nuttso.
Man, what it do, my brother?
Me and Cobain had a good conversation. Cobain a homie.
Right.
I don't want nobody to be looking at coming at Cobain, fucked that way. That's fine though, because I feel like if it's an issue, we'll take care of it. Can't nobody else outside this motherfucking tribe say nothing to Cobain.
Man, yeah, I ain't hear the interview. I'm gonna check it out.
Well, don't listen to it.
Right though.
Don't even listen to it. No.
Well, I'm glad you're saying that because I never got the opportunity to really see that dude when I was over there. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really understand who he was. So.
Oh, that's Top Dog talking, huh?
No, that's me, Riskie talking.
Oh, I forgot you used to rap.
All right, we're going to see if he called back, but he ain't answering right now. Hey, all
right, I'm gonna hit him right now from my other phone.
Okay, hold on. I want to ask because you might can answer this. But were you out there in New York when we ran into the Nas? Or do you know the story of that?
Me?
When we ran into Nas at the park, at the MTV Music Awards, were you out there that night?
You talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was there.
All right. Can you tell them how that?
You know what? Let me tell y'all something, Brad. And Crooked Eye, this for all y'all. Did anybody see that shit Nas' brother did? That interview.
That's where a lot of this comes from because he tried to act like he had us surrounded with guns.
Man, yeah. All right, this nigga went on this thing, and I'm a real life street gangster. I ain't gonna lie about nothing. You know what I mean? Jungle said that they was heated and pulling out straps and all this shit when we ran into them in New York, right? That's the biggest lie I ever heard.
They were bowed down in like a motherfucker. That's what you tell y'all. Look at
them niggas was scared. We had all this Death Row East, and we was out there thick.
Yeah.
And we was ready. We took private planes to New York, nigga. So that ain't California.
Yeah.
We was ready to go, and they wasn't.
Yeah. Man.
I swear to God, man, ain't nobody pull out no gun on the homies. I was me and Moo was standing right behind Pac when him and Nas was talking.
Yeah.
And it was all props, all respect. I look up to you, all kind of crazy shit. So for his brother to say some crazy shit like that, if he would have pulled out a gun, he would only be able to shoot a nigga.
Yeah.
We was thicker than a stripper out there.
That's what I'd be trying to tell them, but they don't want to ever listen to us, so they keep asking us about that. But
that shit crazy.
Yeah.
That's dumb as hell. We was out there thick as shit, and they wasn't even trying to be combative, period.
If niggas was like that, they wouldn't be holding Death Row sign, Death Row East sign. They would have had that shit down. Trying to get ready. Yeah. But anyway.
And even if, then why wasn't no fight? It would have been some shit. If they was really active, how we get down Crooked Eye, you from Long Beach, how we move too, So it would have been some shit. Them niggas didn't want no smoke at all. at all. Nas said he looked up to Pac, and I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Nas because in the Pac watch that shit. His brother talking out the side of his ass like Cobain was talking out the side of his ass.
Yeah, you know, I saw something. I got an alert from some website today where they're talking about Snoop was talking about that incident, and so I haven't listened to it because I don't listen to nothing but Bomb1st 313 and the Lab and Supreme shit. But I got to listen to it though because apparently he done said something where Nas and them was checking us or something. But y'all got to remember when Snoop say stuff lately, he be trying to be cool with everybody. He's trying to have
lately. What you mean lately?
Conference. Yeah.
Lately, that shit started in 1990 motherfucking 6.
You're right. He started with it at the show. No, he started before that. He started the night of the show, yeah.
Like I said, I was there, man. Crooked Eye, Top Dog. And let me tell y'all something. Riskie, you already know. We talked about this shit a couple of times. I was full-fledged gangbanging at that time. I was in New York. I was telling Pac, don't trust them niggas because they're going to burn you. Which today I feel like I was wrong for that because it wasn't everybody. But, you know what I mean? I generalized it. Look, don't fuck with them niggas, man. Watch them. Yeah. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. This is what I was telling Pac in his room, right? Now we leave, we go around.
Trust me, Snoop wasn't in that crowd, y'all. They going back and forth on this board about that Snoop interview, so that's why I'm responding. And I got to kind of, put our side out there. But Snoop was not in that crowd. Trust me, he was somewhere.
We was in the garden?
He wasn't like that. You remember when we was in the
garden?
We
was in Central Park?
Yeah.
Snoop wasn't there.
That's what I'm trying to, but you know what? I can't say. I'm just going by what they say because I haven't listened to the interview. But I did see that he did an interview either yesterday or today talking about the incident with Nas at the location. And we know Snoop tried to make
Snoop was not there.
Yeah, okay. And he didn't walk like that. Because you remember, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you where Snoop was, Reg, and you probably remember this too. You know where Snoop was? Do you remember when Eric D and what's the dude name?
Big D?
What's the dude name from the Fugees? Not Wyclef, the other guy.
I know you talking about.
Pride.
They know you talking
about.
Or
something, right? Right. Snoop was there when they got into it. When him and Eric D had some words, right?
Yeah.
Because he was a movie stand right there too.
Off, man, but man, I gotta clock out, man. I'm at 1%. I don't want to be rude and hang up, but man, I'm gonna definitely charge it up and get back in if y'all still on, though.
Okay, well, yeah.
Hey, Nuttso, charge your phone and call me.
Yeah, because we're
going to definitely, my brother.
We're going to try to get Wack to call Edie or Noble, one of them. We're going to try to get one of them on the phone.
Okay, well, man, I'm going to let this thing charge up, and I
that ain't happening.
10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes charge.
All right, we ain't going to do it.
All
right. All right, bet.
All right, don't trip.
All right. Love you, bro.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. Look at
all,
man. We got to
appreciate you, man.
Too, man. And Reg, man, you already know, man. Anytime, my brother, anytime.
You always have. Yep. Thanks, man.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and finish.
And then on a positive note, man, this is what I want to throw out there to the Crooked and Top Dog. We need to get in the lab together, us.
Yeah. Well, Top Dog is out of town right now, but we're gonna get him back out here.
Man, Toku is everywhere.
Exactly, man. I'm telling him put this motherfucker around the studio, walk out the motherfucker room into the studio. You feel me? So we can do that.
Yeah. Let's put this shit together because regardless of what people say or people think or even how people feel about Suge and the whole shit, we're the people with the talent, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ultimately our legacy. It's ultimately our shit. Because we the ones who do the work.
Yeah, if I get out of this shit.
And I know Red's gonna back it, and I know Red's got shit going on, but I know Red's gonna for sure back it. And I'm gonna tell you, if y'all ain't never listened to none of my shit, like my music shit, you don't know what you're missing.
Yep. We're gonna promote that. No, trust me, you're gonna get to know this so Wack, you're gonna get to know this audience very well, and then you're gonna get it out to them. And matter of fact, 313 put on his Facebook page for his elite group today a bunch of your songs, 2 of them.
Yeah, I got shit, and then like took it out. I got like 60 songs with Stevie J.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded, you know what I mean? I got a song that I ain't even did yet. Well, we gonna have to talk about that off the record because I can't even put it out there. You know what I mean?
But Wack, we need you to finish that. Did you finish that story about Snoop?
About New York?
Yeah. So we just pretty much said he wasn't even around. He wasn't even over there.
I don't want to say nothing bad about Snoop because, like I said, my little relative is engaged to that nigga brother. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I don't dislike Snoop. I seen Snoop in New York. You know, I was in New York when 9/11 happened, and Snoop was a couple of days. I don't know if he was still there then, but like the 7th or 8th, he was there because me and Stevie J ran into him in the club.
Yeah. Okay.
Him and his uncle Junebug, right? So he didn't even remember who I was looking at me, right? But when I told him my name, he said, I'm glad some blood, like I'm glad to be you, you know what I mean? Hear that shit from you or whatever. Because I think Snoop at that time thought that we all hated him because of whatever him and Fat Boy was going through.
Well, and then you got to remember the Universal thing with us and Trayvon with that Master P shit. Yeah, we'll talk about that. You probably forgot about that.
Yeah, but this one, oh yeah, you're right. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so okay, now I get it. Yeah, because he thought a nigga was about to like try to trip on him, but I'm like, man, I watched you fight a murder case.
Yeah.
So I you know, got a horse in that saddle, so I understand. And I ain't never really disliked Snoop. I ain't got no problem with Snoop. And Dayz is my motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, Jason Griffin, they hadn't had the problem yet. He hadn't went on the radio station yet, Jason. Just responding to your question. Sorry about that. Go ahead. But that hadn't went down yet, Jason. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, Red, man, I'm trying to motherfucking cut out. I need to hit you up after the interview anyway. I need to holler at you and link up with these cats, all right? I don't want to.
Yeah, we better.
I want to.
Who's that talking?
Been on 3 hours.
That's Top.
Mm-hmm.
It's top. Yeah. You know, I we need to holler. I came over there looking for you back in the day. Now I know you from, Village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but your homeboy Red, like that nigga just left. I did time with Red.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm like Deuce from the mob for real. I'm from the Outlaws, but I'm from the mob for real. My family started that hood.
Yeah, I'm already knowing who you are. I know who you are. I do my research.
Yeah, man. And I owe all y'all I owe you, Crooked, Realest. I don't really owe Real no apologies. That's my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I should have been there with y'all niggas, man. I really should have been there. In my heart, I feel like I should have been there with y'all niggas, man. But I was signed on something, and the homies had some weird shit going on, and I wasn't trying to get into it with the homies over no motherfucking money, but I can go make some money elsewhere.
Well, everything is timing. You feel me? It's timing. So it's your time.
Yeah, it's our time, bro. And these niggas can't rap. These niggas suck today.
Well, you know what time it is. You know history pieces. So let them get their coins, then we get
Hey, Top Dog. Top Dog, tell them about the time when you worked. They want to know a story about you and Quick when you went in the studio with Quick that time and did that song.
Oh shit!
That's Skip Taylor.
Oh yeah. Quick, Quick is amazing, man. He's amazing. He don't consider himself an artist. He considers himself a musician. I consider myself a musician too, because I do all that shit now. You hear me, Reggie? That's the shit. But we walked up in that motherfucker, and I walked up in there. Quick already had to lay the drums down and shit. And I was trying to do that. Pretty much got up here. We don't do another thing, right? You know what you need to do? Some type of way, you need to pull up the map into that motherfucker, pull up the track. You feel me? Because they love it.
No, you speak up a little bit, Top.
Can you hear me now?
My phone. Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said they love that we don't love it. So you need to pull up the map to the song so we can do a part 2 of that motherfucker. But they love that track right there, man. But anyway, when I want to be still, put your authority back to drums, and all that shit down the drums and back to guitar. I just said that. Well, because she had a song that she had done, and it was called We Got Top Dog song. It was to another nigga. It was doing it. Remember we're doing that Death Row in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm not to cut you off, bro, but I can't even hear you, dog.
Yeah. On this phone, man.
No, I can hear you now.
Yeah, you going in now, baby. Yeah. Well, we'll try later because we got to wrap it up. And right quick, Wack, did you ever work with Johnny J? Did he leave a little bit before you started fucking with them tough, or were you there when Johnny J was there? If you got any stories about Johnny J?
I was there with Johnny J. I didn't do no work with Johnny J, but well, we was writing. You know what I mean? And you know, Pop thing was if you ain't got your shit done, you ain't on the song.
Yeah, oh yeah, I told him all.
But at that time, I was, you know how Fat Boy just was forcing me to sit and observe. But we did a gang of freestyling that night, right? Me and Gaddafi. Remember? I don't know if you remember that night, Red. We shut the whole fucking studio A down with me and Yacht freestyling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I didn't go to the back too much. I'll be honest. I kind of stayed up front.
Man, you was where the bankroll was. I know what you was doing.
You know, money in the studio. I was watching the thing. Had all you do.
And let me just and this is something too, Red, that I want to clarify for everybody. As far as the Outlaws go, me and Nuttso was supposed to, and Moon too was gonna do solo shit, right?
Okay.
It wasn't gonna be no. Well, of course, it would have been an Outlaw album with all of us, but with people saying no, but saying he's the last Outlaw and all this shit, I think he means that he's supposed to have been the last group version, like group Outlaw, because that's what Pac told him.
Yeah. I
feel some kind of way about niggas keep pushing the homie. This is what I'm gonna say about Noble, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Noble works his ass off. He's always working. But even we had a big ass house together. Remember on Donna Ave, Rich?
Yeah.
All Noble did was sit in that motherfucking room and write music, and I'm sure that's all Noble do now. That's what Noble do. I'm not convinced. Somebody gonna have to show me proof that Noble is selling Pac verses, and they're gonna have to show me proof that Noble has access to Pac verses. We family, man, and I'm gonna stand up for us. You know what I mean? Like if somebody say something about Reds, I'm gonna stand up. Somebody say something about Riskie, I'm gonna stand up. If somebody say something about Big Reds, I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah. That's real shit. You know why? Because they ain't showing them the love, though. You feel me? Like you say, take them up.
We a family, man. And if it's any kind of problem, we can handle that problem internally.
Hey, we'll go in the house. You keep that shit in the house. You don't take that shit.
Man, that part. I hate that shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's real shit. Hey, Red, check it out. I got this one story since I didn't really get to tell a story. You feel me? Because I'm arguing this shit. I remember me and the homie OFTB, rest in peace, Flipside. You feel me?
Okay.
Rest in peace, Flips. OFTB, the homies watch us. You feel me? Just, check it out. We all went to the Palace, right? We were mopping them up like 80 deep, Red, because we had the flat broke cane and shit, the dark side motherfuckers and OFTB niggas and shit. You feel me? So we deep as fuck and we go to the Palace. That was my first performance. And you know what I went to go perform, Reggie? I performed going at the Cali, right?
Yeah.
I performed going at the Cali, and And what was crazy was I was saying this thing. I had ran Snoop all of them up with the Dayz up, and they actually let get up on stage. So they did all them motherfuckers in the back. And I performed that motherfucker, and it was so crazy because that was like my first fucking performance. You hear me? Motherfucker was just like, I just got up there and did my shit though. Got up there and did my shit, jumped off, and motherfuckers, actual motherfucker autograph and all that shit. That was some cool shit though. So
that's a good show. I remember you performed that at the Palace. Yep.
You remember that shit? Everybody was there. Yeah. Wayne Penn, Jay-Z, motherfucking Ice Cube, man. Everybody you can name. Everybody you can name was in that bitch. That was real shit. And that was my first time performing. That was my first time performing that song.
Yeah.
So that was one of my stories. I just thought about that shit.
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
check this out, though. I'm gonna cut the fuck out, man. I'm gonna cut out. So this song,
okay, well,
this thing for the hour 55 minutes on it. You hear me?
Top, I'm gonna have Reg shoot me your number, and I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay. Yep.
And the same thing for Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye, you my nigga, so of course I'm gonna, holler at you. But I feel like we need to defend our legacy.
They jumping on Twitter, my
the far shit.
That bitch on there viral right now. That's on some real shit. I'll show you motherfucking screenshots, Reggie. This motherfucker Twitter going so hard. You imagine you viral. This shit is crazy. You hear me? They up there watching.
Yeah.
I posted that shit up there, Reggie. You hear me? So
I hear you. Yeah.
And Riskie gonna do Riskie do everything, anything that got to do with a picture or whatever. Who do it?
Hey, Riskie, I'm
oh man, you already know, bro.
Bro, who do my shit? All my shit. Let me tell y'all something about how talented this nigga Riskie is. My daughter got some skates, right? Daddy, I want my skates hit. I'm like, really? We black. You know what? Let me call Riskie. And what happened to them skates, Riskie? Them skates, I don't even want the motherfucking kids to use the skates.
Hey, Riskie, right quick, tell us a good story about you and Hen Dogg doing some work together.
I mean, Hen Dogg, man, me and Hen Dogg used to do, like, we worked on the Christmas on Death Row stuff, but a lot of times, me and Hen Dogg were kind of like, the first project I worked on with Hen Dogg was the All Eyes on Me insert, and Hen Dogg had, I guess Rock Chisholm had introduced me to Hen Dogg, and then next thing I know, I talked to Hen Dogg on the phone, and as soon as I finished talking to him on the phone, it seemed like he was right there at my house, and we was working on the insert for the All Eyes on Me album. And we had talked to Pac on the phone, had got a couple of, ideas from Pac, and then, we put that shit together. And then after that, we turned it in. And a few months after that, Hen Dogg was calling me, telling me that Suge, wanted to hire me. Hen Dogg took me to work.
Yeah.
And like I said, my first day at work, Hen Dogg brought me to work when we was over at 10900, at Murda Plaza when we was right across the hall from Interscope.
Mm-hmm.
And my first day at work was the same day that Snoop got acquitted for that murder case.
Oh, okay.
The day that I really the exciting parts is that it was like as soon as I walked through the front door, Luke Skywalker was sitting on the couch. I don't know if you remember the big conference room. It was a conference room. Like as soon as you walked through those big double doors, it was a big conference room up in there, and it was like everybody was in there smoking weed, eating chicken wings.
Yeah.
So Hen Dogg, man, I miss Hen Dogg because like he really was instrumental, and he kind of like passed me the torch to do everything over there because at first you'd be me and him doing everything, and he kind of like gave me that space to like work on a lot of shit that I was working on. Yeah, it's a shame he ain't here no more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Hen Dogg was very, very, very talented, and you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Riskie was.
Well, too. That's because them niggas that's because you guys are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we was.
And I'm weird in my way too. That's why I can do so many words, Reg and Riskie. I swear to God, I can spell words I ain't never heard before. To this day. Like I be driving my kids crazy. They like, are you fucking serious? You got all them tattoos on, and you can spell like, you know, endoplasmic reticulum. Like how the fuck is it? That's why. Well, I had to raise myself.
Well, he was raised, man, and then he was raised by some old souls, old people. You always
he was
people older. Yeah, that's what people.
And, you know, Reggie, me and Hendog's birthday is on the same day.
I didn't know that.
So that's probably why we really clicked so good. I remember when we had our birthday.
Nah, y'all clicked so good because both of y'all niggas, just like me and the Outlaws, I mean, Pop, you niggas was very similar in the same class. Exactly. Y'all do the same shit, and that birthday shit just made it better. It just made it. I miss my homeboy, man.
Yeah, I miss him too. I used to do a lot of stuff with him. I remember.
Hey, Red. No, hey, Reg, hold on. Reg, call me when we hang up this.
Okay. Yep. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right here, Reg.
Okay. We just lost somebody on the
Who else on the phone? Crooked hung up?
Crooked still there? He probably gone. That's probably Top Dog.
He probably hung up, and I think Top Dog. Top said he had to go.
Yeah, Top Dog phone was running out. Yeah.
Well,
we better wrap it up.
We're family, man. Reg, I know you know me my whole life, man. We family.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And I know, when we had that phone conversation the other day, I remember when I said I ain't scared to say. I could have sworn you couldn't stand my ass because I just thought you saw a baby kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Reg had a conversation too one time.
Hold on, this Realest calling back. This Realest calling in. Let me see what he's talking about. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go ahead and keep talking to the fam. To the fam.
Tell him I said to call back in.
Hey, Big Reg used to be up there choking cats out in the office. You feel me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know, yeah, because you wasn't really up there like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
I ain't got no dog in that fight.
You was up there, cat.
Yeah, well, when I walked in that office, it wasn't gonna be no fucking problem with nobody. It was gonna be a real problem.
The office.
I know what I did, Ron, and I know, like I said, you like an older brother to me. Boy, we've been through so much.
Yeah. Y'all boy the real back on the phone.
Yo, yeah, that's my fucking brother right there, though.
Yeah.
What's rocking?
That's my dog. That's my fucking brother right there, though.
Yeah.
Man, real, man. What's up with you, real?
If it wasn't for real, not to cut y'all off, but if it wasn't for real, I wouldn't have done none of this shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all can bank that in.
We just trying to get this money to another level, man. You know. Hey, but one thing though, it was a death row night, wasn't it? A reunion. That's what happened up there. That was a regular day. That was just a regular day at the office, man.
And the bad thing, my boy, young boy came off like a little bitch and shit the way he was talking and stuff. But that's a good dude, And he
Buck was good. I was just on the phone with him in Big Style, man. I just called you back, so Buck a good dude, man.
He's a good dude. He just,
he got every relationship you would want to have.
Yeah. But that's all good. But yeah, we get it all worked out. But that's how we do it, and that's how it was done. And he might have some wrong. But then, you can't be paying nobody that's talking to you crazy. I wouldn't have paid him either. You kept going off on me and talking shit to me. I would have shut down on you too. But you weren't supposed to let it get there. So
I try to tell them niggas, look, listen, man, this ain't what we on the phone for.
Yeah. No, you was trying and had to let them go. I wish I had that capability to hang up on somebody because I didn't because we was all on a conference call. So
it was some OG shit, some old school party line shit like that.
Yeah, I was about to hang up myself. I'm like, look, I'm about to clock out.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all hanging in there, and I'll call my boy because Joe Cool, he all right, he be all right.
Well, I'm trying to support and shit. I need to support back. You know what I mean? So I'm here, dog.
I appreciate it, man, and keep doing what you're doing, and keep like everybody know you the rider for Pop now. Everybody like you, but you can do it because you was there. And now that you leading the way, I'm sure a lot of more people will jump on the bandwagon and tell it now that they see somebody
even
doing
if they
it.
don't.
And if
I'm not fucking playing.
Yeah, and in fairness to them, there's not too many platforms.
I'm even if they don't, Reg, I am not, from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah.
That shit is not okay. That's not all right. That's like something happened to me, and niggas start saying, "Oh, right, Deuce is a bitch."
Yeah,
that's kind of all I hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even watch none of the shit, the TV shit. I only went to the movie Real. Did I decline to go to that fucking premiere?
Yeah.
That shit is like me going to the cemetery.
Yeah.
It put me in a bad place.
Yeah.
But I'll die before I let a motherfucker sit up and keep bashing the homies.
Yeah. Playpoint, actually, Real. Are you a Cowboys fan?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Think you ain't got
that's all you talk about. But
Oak Cliff, baby.
Yeah, Oak Cliff, Texas. We've been out shot video out there.
You've been there with me a few times.
Yeah, Oak Cliff, Texas.
Reg, I'm getting my grandmama's house.
GG's. Oh, man. That was the best OG club out there.
We bought that bitch out 20 times. Lord.
Man.
Lord. We pulled up in Rolls Royces and everything.
We think about the time we done had, boy. We done had some good times, boy. What was the name of the hotel we used to stay at with the president and all them? What was the name on that little street?
Yeah, fuck. The little red one, the red building.
No. You remember that's when Dallas won the championship. And
we went down there for in 2011. In 2011. No, 06. 06. Yeah, 06. When Miami beat. Yeah, I forgot the name of that motherfucker, man. It was dope, though. So we took old Ray J down there with us.
Old Ray J.
And he acted ass.
On no pills. Even with it.
No. We just had too much fun, man.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The homie just enjoyed it.
What was the name of that house? What was the name of that? The Potter House? What is that preacher's church name? Porter House. The Potter House.
Yeah, Potter House.
Yeah, Potter House. We had some good time. But
hey, bro.
Was it the Crescent Hotel? Is that big hotel we were staying at?
The Crescent, that big white motherfucker.
Oh, man,
the Crescent.
Yeah,
the Crescent.
I mean, we was on the elevator with the championship trophy with the owner.
Yeah, hell yeah. Crescent Hotel.
Yeah, that's what the Miami Heat was staying at. They were having a ball out there.
Yeah, they shut the city down.
Yeah. But anyway, y'all.
Honestly, I do wish I was there with y'all niggas, man. I swear to God, I do. But we here now.
That days. We talking about True That Days now. True That Entertainment days.
Yeah, me and Red had like 5 different shifts moving around. we kept it going, man. God kept blessing us up to keep that shit rolling.
Yeah.
Man, Real, like I said, I don't know if you heard it, but like I said, y'all niggas y'all bust your asses.
Yeah, still are though. We still doing it. Shit, we finna go down.
Well, we busting our asses now. You know what I mean? That's why I said y'all, because now this is our thing.
Hell yeah. Riskie still on the phone?
So,
yeah, right here. What's up, dog?
Yeah.
I said what's up to you about 100 times, my sister.
Oh, okay. Shit, me. Oh, man, man, miss my nigga, man. I got to see you get a beer, man, and go over this artwork with you, man. It's time, my nigga. It's time.
Man.
Hey, bro, we going to make Riskie ass get back on that microphone.
Woo,
Man, Riskie.
He can draw a picture of that.
Hey, Riskie, talk about your book. So there's a lot of people on here that probably don't even know about your book. Where's it at?
I mean,
yeah, man, Riskie put me in his book too, man. Good looking on that, Riskie.
Yeah, man, you already know it wouldn't be right if I didn't put y'all in there, especially get quotes from both of y'all.
Yeah,
you know, I wrote my book, what, the year before last. And I mean, I just basically talked about, you know, some of the good times, because like Wack was saying earlier in the conversation, a lot of people, you know, they like to think that death row was just like a bad situation all the time, which really it wasn't. We had a lot of good times there too, memorable times. So I talked about a little bit of that, and I just talked about kind of.
I ain't never had a bad time.
I mean, you know, and I kind of talked about too, you know, what it was like for me when I was doing some of the album covers and what was going on and what was my reasoning for the way that I did it and what was happening.
Hey, Wack, you ain't never had to be at work at 9. You ain't never had to be at work at 9 a.m. either.
He never. No, heck no. I had to be there from 9 to 7 every day.
No, you didn't. Riskie did.
Man, Red.
From
9 to 7.
Well, no, that's not true. Because I did have days where trying to come
9 to 9,
kicking my fucking door open early in the morning, talking about get dressed. Fuck you mean?
Nah.
I didn't have every day like that. I get it.
From 9 to 3 in the morning, like we had those, especially if we had a meeting. If we had a meeting, it was all bad. You didn't ever know when you was going home. And then especially if it was payday. If it was payday, you had to wait for him to sign those checks. You was waiting till damn near Saturday morning by the time we was getting out the office. See, that's where a lot of these cats that I trip off of this whole little internet situation, they always be trying to bash me or badmouth me, you know what I'm saying, talking about what I know and what I don't know. And what a lot of these cats really don't know is I really worked at Death Row every day. I wasn't just a cat that was just drawing the album covers. You know
Nah,
I really worked there.
I don't understand why somebody would try to bash you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is what the fuck?
Know, people just be hating.
You wasn't in the mix, like, or from, you know what I mean? What the fuck is that?
He was.
What they say, you didn't do shit?
And that's what most people don't appreciate. That's what I appreciate about Shiv, how he took people that he grew up with and he knew or from the hood and put them in positions that guys that went to colleges would have got. You know what I'm saying? Such as, fucking Joe Cool. Y'all seen how ratchet ghetto Joe Cool was? But this nigga was actually doing artwork and doing stuff.
And what he did was he brought in people that he respected or that he tried to help. But when it was no respect warranted, then you gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
Come to the office, man. When we used to come to the office, the first 2 offices, you probably go, hey, though. You know, you stop in there and you go fuck with Riskie and CL now. That's where you get the 411 what's been happening in the office all week. You know what I mean? You sit down and catch up. Go in there and get the gossip. You go sit down with CL, Riskie, then you go holler at Roy and see what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Roy was my guy. Man.
Roy.
And I'm sure, Reg, you know, and I'm sure, hey, real, I'm going to tell you this, and I think Reg probably know this. I had so many fucking checks piled up at Death Row because I never went to get them because I was living with that boy. I didn't feel like I deserved the motherfucking checks. Like, I ain't trying to get over on nobody, you know what I mean? I was trying to learn, but I'm like, I ain't trying to, listen, I got a drawer full of money over here. Why the fuck am I going to go pick up some checks? Them checks probably still somewhere.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, man. I grew up over there.
Y'all gonna get my book?
No, I ain't. I'll pay you face to face for your fucking book, and I'm gonna need 2.
Hey, I'm talking to the.
I'm gonna buy one and get one free. Stock the street.
Go get that coloring book too. That coloring book is popping.
Somebody was saying that. I thought he was making a joke.
Coloring book.
Wait a minute,
I told you, real. Well, this is what I'm gonna propose.
No,
you know, me and Real about to go in and do that mob music too.
I hear you, Robert Torres. He's complimenting. He's telling it was dope, and I thought he was trying to talk about the book. I thought he was being funny, but I'm glad you cleared that up. So yeah.
I appreciate it. Well, you know, I can't see no comments or nothing what people talking about, but you know, I do got that coloring book out. You know, and then I sell them like, you know, together. People want to get them together, you know, with my book. You know, in a bundle pack, but I got the coloring book, and I don't get no. I out of all the books that I sold, ain't nobody hit me up with no complaints. Ain't nobody hit me up with no complaint about my color book. And nobody said nothing weak because I basically put all the artwork in there that I did. You know what I mean? And gave them an extra explanation. Showed them some pictures that I had, you know, because I had my own little personal pictures. You know, not that many, but I had a few because, you know, Suge didn't play that being at work every day like he was a cameraman shit. He didn't get out.
I mean, when you sit down and think about it, everybody knows you did what you did. So how could you have a negative comment on shit that you sold? You sold millions of fucking pictures.
Man, but bro, niggas think that I didn't really work there. They didn't think that I really worked there. Like I really had a part in there, and I really got stories to really be able to tell.
Nah, they knew. They just
that dude
use you as a catalyst, bro.
From 3 blocks away, and when I was done, I went over there and turned them in. They don't realize that I went to work every single day, and that's really what I did. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of glad that, you know,
if anybody does art or anything artistically, they know that shit takes work.
Yeah.
You got to disregard what a lot of people say because they just be talking for attention. I'm not saying you be tripping off of it, but motherfuckers know what you did.
No, but Wack, what you missing is he just said he had good days and he had bad days, and so he wants to put out his side of the story of what he heard and what he knew. And some of the things is the office politics, the bullshit that you didn't have to deal with, is what he's talking about that Riskie had to deal with. And there was some office politics that he had to dealing with me in a position and Roy and
I know.
and all of that. So
I do know that because, you know, like I said, me and Riskie grew up together. I grew up, you know, fucking with them, so I know. We used to talk a lot. We had conversations that we ain't really even address. As far as like, you know, jewelry and shit goes, we had many of those conversations. And y'all get me in trouble. My wife and my daughter are tripping.
Go ahead, man. We trying to wrap this up anyway. Cause it
was good connecting with all of y'all. It was, man. It's like I said, man, it's always a pleasure to talk to y'all, Reg. You know, I appreciate everything you've done. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the lookouts, you know, on, you know, getting that artwork dope. I really appreciate that, bro. But, you know, I always
appreciate you. I hate that, you know, we went sideways for a little bit, but it was entertaining. But other than that,
once we had that conversation, we was all good. So I just really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, when they be looking for me, you be that person to make sure I get connected to get that shit.
Get your money. Get your money.
So,
everything everybody said is all good, man. But you know, Red's got a time frame. This is shit, man. We gotta respect that. Red, shoot me them numbers. You know what I mean? Eyes and Top and Riskie, you should have my number. I ain't got your number because you know I switch phones all the time. But hit me. I love y'all niggas, man. And like I said, I'm here to support, bro.
I appreciate all of y'all.
Most definitely, man. I'm gonna ride out, man. God bless.
Real appreciate it.
All right, Red, call me back. Real, you already know how we do. Ma.
Yep. Hey, and Wack, I'll get at you in a few days, brother. You know how it is. We're gonna have to link up real soon.
Yep.
That part.
Okay.
That part. Right, yeah. Call me too, Nuttso. We gotta discuss some shit, man. Because I feel like it's some shit that needs to be discussed that ain't for this fucking arena.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you be on your shit, and you my brother.
Give me like 10 minutes. I'll call you, Wack.
All right, bro.
Real?
All right, later, dog.
All right, y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all.
Bye.